got perfect time. Everybody who hated on me, I kill them all with kind. Straight out that mud with it, diamond out that rough. Everything that came with it, went through it on hush. Been grinding for so long, I'm finally enjoying all my food. Everybody who told me I couldn't, look how I do it. All it took was dedication, got locked to stay committed. Now every time I step out, they agree with a whole committee. Go. Told my mama, give me 1 second, I'm on roll. All around the globe, get that bag back tenfold. Make sure that my fam good, break bread with my bros. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. I'm here rolling with skate money. Yeah, I got perfect time. Everybody who hated on me, I kill them all with kind. Straight out that mud with it, diamond out that rough. Everything that came with it, went through it on hush. Been grinding for so long, I'm finally enjoying all my food. Everybody who told me I couldn't, look how I do it. All it took was dedication, got locked to stay committed. Now every time I step out, they agree with a whole committee. Go. Told my mama, give me 1 second, I'm on roll. All around the globe, get that bag back tenfold. Make sure that my fam good, break bread with my bros. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. I'm here rolling with skate money. Yeah, I got perfect time. Everybody who hated on me, I kill them all with kind. Straight out that mud with it, diamond out that rough. Everything that came with it, went through it on hush. Been grinding for so long, I'm finally enjoying all my food. Everybody who told me I couldn't, look how I do it. All it took was dedication, got locked to stay committed. Now every time I step out, they agree with a whole committee. Go. Told my mama, give me 1 second, I'm on roll. All around the globe, get that bag back tenfold. Make sure that my fam good, break bread with my bros. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. I'm here rolling with skate money. Yeah, I got perfect time. Everybody who hated on me, I kill them all with kind. Straight out that mud with it, diamond out that rough. Everything that came with it, went through it on hush. Been grinding for so long, I'm finally enjoying all my food. Everybody who told me I couldn't, look how I do it. All it took was dedication, got locked to stay committed. Now every time I step out, they agree with a whole committee. Go. Told my mama, give me 1 second, I'm on roll. All around the globe, get that bag back tenfold. Make sure that my fam good, break bread with my bros. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. I'm here rolling with skate money. Yeah, I got perfect time. Everybody who hated on me, I kill them all with kind. Straight out that mud with it, diamond out that rough. Everything that came with it, went through it on hush. Been grinding for so long, I'm finally enjoying all my food. Everybody who told me I couldn't, look how I do it. All it took was dedication, got locked to stay committed. Now every time I step out, they agree with a whole committee. Go. Told my mama, give me 1 second, I'm on roll. All around the globe, get that bag back tenfold. Make sure that my fam good, break bread with my bros. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. I'm here rolling with skate money. Yeah, I got perfect time. Everybody who hated on me, I kill them all with kind. Straight out that mud with it, diamond out that rough. Everything that came with it, went through it on hush. Been grinding for so long, I'm finally enjoying all my food. Everybody who told me I couldn't, look how I do it. All it took was dedication, got a lot to stay committed. Now every time I step out, they agree with a whole committee. Go. Told my mama, give me 1 second, I'm on road. All around the globe, get that bag back tenfold. Make sure that my fam good, break bread with my bros. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. I'm here rolling with skate money. Yeah, I got perfect time. Everybody who hated on me, I kill them all with kind. Straight out that mud with it, diamond out that rough. Everything that came with it, went through it on hush. Been grinding for so long, I'm finally enjoying all my food. Everybody who told me I couldn't, look how I do it. All it took was dedication, got a lot to stay committed. Now every time I step out, they agree with a whole. You know how that goes, you know how that. I'm here rolling with skate money. Yeah, I got perfect time. Everybody who hated on me, I kill them all with kind. Straight out that mud with it, diamond out that rough. Everything that came, all it took was dedication, got a lot to stay committed. Now every time I step out, they agree with a whole committee. Go. Told my mama, give me 1 second, I'm on road. All around the globe, get that bag back tenfold. Make sure that my fam good, break bread with my bros. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. You know how that goes. You know how that. I'm here rolling with skate money. Yeah, I got perfect time. Everybody who hated on me, I kill them all with kind. Straight out that mud with it, diamond out that rough. Everything that came with it, went through.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Getting into the stream. New mic. New mic. One in the chat. One in the chat. One in the chat. How's the mics on him? How's the new mics on him? One in the chat. The OD. Get a new mic. Because last time the sound thing was pissing me off. But now hopefully it's all good. Yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna be breaking down the Red Pill Fresh and Fit. Let's see what they're on. They're on live right now. Let me just check this real quick. Let me see something. Let me see something real quick. Let me mute this real quick, and then I'll be able to see. They're on live right now. Let me just check. Oh, hell yeah. All right. We're good. Thank God. Thank God, chat. Thank God. All right. Oh, shout out to the follows. You get a suey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the follows. Swerty76. Let's go. What is it? I Loth Lisbon? What? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. I'll read the other ones in a sec. Let me switch over. Boom. They're live right now. Let's see where they're at. All right, let's get it started.
Okay, in my group, Common Sense Gang, we use Common
Sense Gang is funny. Okay, hold on. We'll start it to... Actually, let's use the YouTube one just in case, because I'll be liking the YouTube one. And YouTube's already live. Oops. My bad. God damn. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Boom. Boom, we good. All right. See what Fresh is talking about. What's Fresh talking about? What's he talking about? All right.
All on a budget and still have fun. Pay your debt off and be debt free, because that's going to be the key to your success. So my friend, bro, you need to plan to pay off all your debt, no matter if it's a month, a year. That should be your goal. Once that's paid off, then now you're free to put money into assets, for example, stock market, Bitcoin, and properties that are going to give you cash flow and value. And now you're free to do that without any type of like strain on your expenses. Sorry, on your income. Because guys, debt will kill you slowly but surely in many different ways. So pay your debt off first, bro. That should be your goal. Then after that, put money towards assets that you can depend on, and the assets will pay for your properties, for your fun activities or your trips or your cars or stuff like that. But that's how you do it, my friend. Pay that off first. And you know what I did, bro? I paid off my highest interest debt first, which was one of my cars, one of my loans, and after that, credit cards were easy. So for me, it was like pay whatever the highest interest was first, and then do that slowly but surely. And before you know it, fellas, you're gonna be done with it. But you need to write it down, know how much you owe, because that's the hardest part too. Seeing how much you owe. Check your account. It may sting a little bit, but you gotta see how much you owe people or the bank. Once you can see that, put on a pen and paper, knock it down slowly but surely, and once you're debt free, you can live your life, bro. But until then, bro, you're a slave to whoever you owe. It's in the Bible, fellas. That is in the Bible.
Yo, facts.
You need to be debt free, no matter what you do. All right, next one.
All right.
Right.
Go ahead.
Probably a lot easier said than done, but yo, that's facts though.
Yes, M. Garcia.
Let's see.
We got Nomadic Truth says, I have a 10-year-old son, LGBTQ, crazy baby mama. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
26 and a pro fighter / athlete retiring soon. I'm debating government work, owning my own gym, or focusing on online skills. Well, your baby mama sounds crazy, bro. So,
Damn. Wait. He has a 10-year-old son, so he had a kid at 16. The girl now is now a lesbian. Hold on. You have a 10-year-old son at 26. LBGTQ crazy baby mama. You're a pro fighter and an athlete, but retiring soon at 26? Not that good. Debating government work, own gym, or focusing on online skills. That's all over the place. He's got to get it together. It's all over the place. It's like, it seems like he's trolling.
Or focusing on online skills.
He's not low-key trolling.
What to do, or you're debating? He said he's debating. What do you think?
I mean, you could do it all, but you're gonna have to like slowly, you're gonna have to master one, delegate it, and then go on to the next one. So,
100%, he's doing too much stuff.
I would say start the government work first, bro. If you could get a job with the government right away, get that so that you get income coming in, and then you can always go ahead and take that income and invest it into your other endeavors, whether it's getting another skill or opening a gym. But you get a stable job first, bro.
So Boosted, I don't know if you didn't hear me earlier. Our properties as well. Like, bro, come on, man. Use common sense, bro. Please.
All right, so let me.
People be thinking like Fresh is broke. That's honestly just some dumb shit. Like, come on, man. Like, we all know he got money, man. Just because they don't like him, they think like he's some kind of idiot. I'm like, come on. You know he has money.
All you guys in the chat, I'm about to, or the people that are saying like, oh, this is Cope or some other shit like that. Can you pull up the clip that I have, Bills? So I got 2 clips here for you guys to show you this shit. Show the original podcast real quick, just the original one, and I want to show them the date. So if you guys look here, we did an interview with Mike Rashid, like this is 4 years ago now. What day was that? It's gonna be like June, I think, of 2021 or some shit. They streamed this 4 years ago. June 22, 2021, right? Now show the clip that I just sent, because it was from this interview that the clip. So I need to give you guys a timestamp when it happened. This is a clip from that interview. Look, you can see my bald ass head, nigga. This is before the hair transplant, all that. So let's go ahead and hit play real fast.
As we tell guys all the time, at least for me, I tell them you shouldn't even be thinking about a relationship until you have 5 things in place, which is make 6 figures a year, have at least 6 months to a year of earnings saved or a combination thereof. You need to be in shape. You need to have had sex with at least 50 girls, and then you.
Damn, Ivan is bald, but yeah, see, that's where people get mad about at him. It's about the, what is it, sex with 50 girls thing? Or leg count? Leg count's a fucking weird word, but that's where people be having a problem.
Need to be 35 years old at least. And the reason why I say this is because at this point,
shut the fuck up for all you stupid niggas in the chat. Let's go. But I've been saying this shit for years. I told you guys since fucking, for damn near 5 years now. That was 4 years ago. That was June of 2021. And you stupid ass niggas want to come in my chat and say, Cope, when I've been talking about this shit forever, and I'm staying on brand and staying on who the fuck I am, I have not changed.
Yeah.
So don't fucking come into my chat and tell me some dumb shit about, oh, bro, yo, this is Cope, this is L. Nigga, there's the proof right there. I've been saying this shit for years.
You know what happened, bro?
What y'all talking about, man?
The haters wanted something to latch on to.
Holy.
They saw the content, twisted the narrative, and said, oh, look, they're capping. But you guys that watch this all the time, you should know by now.
This shit is like weird though. Like people are mad that like I guess Myron had a girlfriend and she's gone, but y'all be mad when the internet creators have a girlfriend, then you're mad when they lose a girlfriend, then you're happy when they lose a girlfriend. Like what the fuck is wrong with people, man?
4 years running. You been saying the same shit? So,
Dude, same shit, bro.
Nothing new.
It's like I've been consistent the whole time. Now these new niggas want to come in and try to tell me what to do when I've been saying this shit for years. There's the proof, guys, with the fucking timestamp. 2021 in June. We're in LA doing that interview, and I've been talking about this. I've been talking about it even before then.
Yeah.
But I want to just go find you guys a quick clip of this shit right away. There's the proof, bro.
As a creator, Myron's kept.
Have goals in place that drive you personally. Have them in your face daily, whether it's paper, dry erase board, or on your phone. Now, most of us.
Yeah, a lot of people use that, like journals, dry erase or write on the mirror or whatever. Write your goals down. That's a good one.
Here, have lived life winging it. We wake up every day, maybe go to school, go to work, come home, drink a beer, watch TV, or just chill. And we do this process multiple times a week, a year, and live life. However, Brandon Carter came on Monday, right? Speaking about having a calendar, having intentional movement towards your goals. And the problem is, fellas, imagine driving a GPS. Sorry, driving.
You might be onto something there. He might be onto something there because having a journal or a calendar where you write down like your goals and stuff, that sounds like a good idea. You might be spitting here. You might be spitting. Facts.
To a destination with no GPS. You're driving the car, but there's
So
no
that's crazy.
type of like direction where you're going. You're just driving the car. You're gonna waste gas, end loss, and never really make it to your destination. And if you do, it'll be so long down the road that you might lose time where you're supposed to be. The point is that like you gotta have a plan for where you want to go, and ultimately look at the actual people that are successful. They have a
Yeah, but journaling is fire. I agree with that. Journaling is fire. I got a like a white erase board, write down little goals and shit. But you can't be showing people your goals, right? That's how they put Nezzer on your shit.
calendar, at least, or they have a goal set up where they can follow the goal and they can say no to people at most times. So here's an example of having a calendar in place and having goals. If someone tells you, "Hey, Myron, let's go to the bar and drink alcohol after work," what are you gonna say?
If a girl
Today.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, Myron, after your show, let's go drink.
Oh yeah,
beer.
nah.
Why
Hell
not?
nah.
Why not?
Hell nah. Well, drinking number one is bad, and then it's going to take away from the goals, man.
Okay. So I remember when I was working at Chick-fil-A.
Because not only do you lose the time when you go to the bar, now you're going to lose time tomorrow when you feel like shit.
Exactly.
It's a double whammy.
Double whammy. So
Yeah.
moving intent just means you're going to have things in place where you can tell people no. No, you need to learn your vocabulary. No is going to be a word you can use a lot because people try to distract you and say, listen, bro, don't be a pussy, bro. Pull up with us. But they don't have any goals in place themselves. Yeah. And then once you join them, guess what?
That's true.
You're cooked as well. So understand, fellas, having goals in your life that are actually important to you matter.
Yeah, but the point of having goals is to have attainable goals. People be having weird ass goals. People be, well, let's say weird, but let's say I want to make $5 million. Yeah, well, your goal should probably be to make one first.
So you need to take time. Could be a day, could be a week, a couple months or whatever. You figure out where your goals are. Once that's in place, you write it down on a piece of paper or a board and put it in your room. So when you wake up every morning, you see it every single day. I did that 12 years ago. And because of that, I'm here today.
Also, another thing that you guys got to know is that you got to also make deadlines, right? So, like, goals without deadlines are just dreams. So, it's very important.
That's a bar. Goals without deadlines are just dreams. That's a good one. Most people don't do that,
To
though.
put incremental goals within your journey, right?
Yeah.
So I'll give you guys an example. For me, my goal for this year, when I started
Debrief?
the debrief, right? As you guys know, I started the debrief, and I went back on Social Blade, by the way. I had 186,000 subscribers on December 31st. 186, 187, right? Now we're at like 340. I told myself I want to hit 500 by the end of the year. 500,000 by the end of the year. That's my goal, right? So now that I kind of have an established goal by the end of the year that I need to hit, it's a lot easier to do things to achieve that goal in that period of time. And then once I hit that goal, then I can set a new one. But it's very important, guys, to put incremental, goals in place so you can stay motivated and so you can keep.
Man, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, people be putting, like, they be like, oh, I'm going to make $5 million, $10 million. Yeah, but you need an incremental goal. $1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. Boom. That's the ultimate goal. Then you have to put what are you going to put in place to actually make those goals? You know what I'm saying? It's not just going to happen because you're going to be doing things in between to, try to get it done. It ain't just going to just overnight just happen. Like, you're not going to go ding from one goal to the other. Like, you're not going to hit a fucking home run, right? The first hit you ever probably make in baseball, your first ever hit, it's going to be a single.
Keep yourself honest. So I know that if I want to hit 500K by the end of the year, I have to have a certain amount of subscribers every month.
Yeah.
For me to get those subscribers every month, I need to post a certain amount of content. To post a certain amount of content, I need clippers. For me to, post those clips, I need to be doing more streams so that people can take clips from said streams. See how everything is building upon itself? So I start with my goal first. I want 500K by the end of the year. What is it going to take? Well, to do that, you're going to need to blow up via shorts and clips. Okay, I'll do that. But for you to get the shorts and the clips, you must record more content from which the clips and shorts can be pulled from. Okay, so
That's
now
facts.
I have...
Yo, he's spitting right now.
And now I have
He's spitting.
what I need to do to get those goals.
He's
now
spitting.
it's on me, right, to do the actions to get to that goal. Right? And when you're able to break it down like this and say, this is my goal, and then following it up with what is required to get that goal, it puts things in perspective for you. And once you have things in perspective, you're able to go ahead and have, through process of elimination, figure out what's needed and what's not needed. Okay? And it makes things significantly easier for you because now you're focused. And anything that gets in the way of that, guys, needs to pretty much be eliminated. Okay? I don't care what it is. It's got to be eliminated. Yeah.
Friends.
Girls, friends, family, whatever it is, even in this case. You have to be so fucking dialed in that you want to be successful more than you want to breathe. And I don't think a lot of you guys understand this shit, man. Which is why so many of you are fucking poor in the first place or fat or no one fucking respects you.
You're broke!
Because you guys don't want to win more than you want to fucking breathe. Once you figure out that you want to win more than you can fucking breathe, now things are in perspective.
Facts.
And let me tell you guys why I have this mindset. So I remember hearing this story when I was a young adult, right? Thank you. I was listening to this like motivational speech one time. So this guy, right, that's broke, met this guy that's a millionaire, right, or a very successful guy that owned a bunch of businesses. And he said, hey, how do I become successful like you? And the guy said, nah, I don't know, man, if you're ready for that. So the guy kept saying, I don't know, pushing him off, flaking on him, whatever. The guy kept asking, right? Over a couple months, the successful guy finally said, you know what? Okay, I'll help you. Meet me at the beach at 5 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, right? So they go in there. The guy's like, okay, I'll do whatever I need to do. I'll meet you there. They go to the beach, right? He's like, all right, let's go out into the water. They go out into the water. He fucking takes his head and he dunks under the fucking water. Shocked. What the fuck is this guy trying to do? He's trying to kill me. So he's fucking fighting, right? Pushing him off, all this shit. As the guy's keeping his head dunked in the water like this.
Yeah.
Right? Guy's like, what the fuck? So he obviously, at some point, struggles, gets the fucking entrepreneur guy off him and fucking shoves him. Right? To defend himself. And he looks at him, what the fuck is wrong with you? He says, good. When you want to fucking fight to breathe as much as you just did now, you apply that to your success and no one can stop you. And that right there was a fucking lesson learned because he figured out right then and there, you need to want to be successful more than you want to fucking breathe. That same desperation, that same fight or flight, that same do or die mentality that he was experiencing as his head was dunked under the water and he was slowly drowning and he pushed the fucking guy off of him and was able to defend himself. You need that level of tenacity and that level of...
Yo, that's true facts. Y'all gotta lock in. I gotta lock in too. I took a little bit of a break, but we gonna be on point. But hey, he's right about that. Lock it in, man.
Focus to ensure that you're gonna be successful. And I'll be honest with you, most of you bitch ass niggas in the chat right now, if I dunked your head underwater, you would die, because you guys just don't want to win. You guys don't want to win bad enough. You guys don't want to work hard enough. You guys are not willing to do what's required to achieve success.
Yeah, facts. That's why some people gotta win, some people gotta lose, unfortunately.
And I'm actually glad that this is happening to me so that you guys can see real time how I'm responding to hecklers.
Yeah.
And you guys can go ahead and take how I'm behaving and apply it to your life. Because a lot of you guys are probably dealing with this shit right now where you want to be successful and your mom is telling you to get married. Or your dad is telling you, oh, it's time to settle down. Or your family members are telling you to pressuring you. Or your college classmates are like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you being so weird? Etc. Oh, you're gay. Right? They're always going to come up with all these bullshit fucking excuses for why you're not a fucking normie like them. But then you got to ask yourself, Am I the fucking guy that's gonna fight back when my head is under the water, being held down by life, or am I gonna fight back and knock that motherfucker off, and I'm gonna win anyway? Fucking pussy motherfuckers that haven't dealt with adversity enough, retarded, and you wonder fucking pussy motherfuckers that haven't dealt with adversity enough, retarded, and you wonder why. Damn, why am I so competent? Why can't I do anything? We live in a fucking fast food society where everything comes at your fingertips, and a lot of you guys haven't been bullied enough, right? Now, luckily for me, I've been through a lot of bullshit where a couple of internet trolls saying like, oh, this is cool, whatever. It's not that big a deal. But the reason why I'm responding to is...
That is true. They don't move bullying from all of society, man. So a lot of people have it fucking easy, man. They think they have it hard. You ain't got it fucking easy. This shit is a fucking Club Med.
Because I want you guys to learn from me right now. This is what's going to happen when you want to push for success. People are going to go ahead and comment on what you're doing and try to stop you from doing what you got to do. And you guys are witnessing right now in fucking 4K. And this is how I'm responding to them. Fuck you. I'm going to continue to be successful. And 5 years from now...
Bro, that shit is mad true. Anytime someone tries to do anything different than what they're doing, hating like a motherfucker. Facts.
We're even bigger, way huger, influence more people, have millions of subscribers, have a bunch of people that we've saved, have a bunch of testimonials. I'm going to look back and say, yeah, see, motherfuckers? I was right. I was right.
Boom. A lot of people be writing their haters' names down, though. Dead ass. They be writing them down. But, I mean, I haven't done that. But, I mean, I keep a mental. I got a mental book.
Right. Might take a little bit of time.
I got a mental book.
But it's inevitable. I'm going to tell you, motherfuckers, I was right. Because I will not lose. And once you guys figure out this ability to get it no matter what, once you want to breathe as much as you want to be successful, nobody can stop you. I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on.
I'll tell you this, man.
Yeah.
Pain does create intent and action. A friend of mine.
See, like, look, this dude Kenny, idiot. Myron coping with the Angie situation. Other dude Dawson, coping, whatever. See, guys like that, guys. Now, you gotta, and again, using myself as an example, a test board here.
Yeah.
When people say shit like that, use that as fuel, so you could go ahead and give them the middle finger later on. Right?
Yeah.
So, thank you
Gotta write down their names. Remember them bitches.
very much, dickheads, because losers like you guys, losers like Alba and Preach, etc., that talk shit about us, this is why we've fucking been thriving, because we prove the haters wrong every single time. All these niggas are gonna get banned. All these niggas aren't gonna be able to keep going. All these guys got demonetized. All these guys got canceled. Oh, the ADL wrote a hit piece about these guys. Oh, the Israeli embassy said that these guys are anti-Semites and they're trying to get them fucking banned. Right?
Facts.
You guys saw we went viral like 2 weeks ago. Everyone and their mom was coming after us. The fucking Israeli embassy, when people said, oh man, what are you talking about the Israeli government? Bro, the Israeli government put us on a fucking list.
Yeah.
Right? With a bunch of other people. So,
Bruh.
this is what I mean when I say people...
I know Fresh gotta feel the type of way about being on that list when he ain't even like, bruh, he ain't even on it like Myron is, but still, you know. We gotta not like that. That sucks.
People are always going to try to get in the way and stop...
List that Kyrie Irving list for people that don't know. You don't want to be on that Kyrie Irving list and then all of a sudden your employer tells you can't work.
But nobody will. We've been through so much fucking bullshit. I don't think there's any YouTuber really that's been through the same level of hate, disdain, and negativity that we have, and got demonetized and still keep going, bro. Still keep going. You need to have that mindset, guys. No matter what. You were gonna say something?
Well, you only lose when you quit.
Yeah.
And I feel like most people here have been through a lot of pain or suffering, and they're comfortable, live with their parents, and they're happy where they're at. That was me for a while, actually. I was in Barbados chilling, going to school, driving the car I want, partying. I had the beach with girls. It was fun. And then I had a really bad accident where I almost died. On my motorcycle, leaving an event, coming home, this lady around the light hit me dead on. I went that way, bike went that way. And I was like, okay, this is it. I'm gone. It was...
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how you people that ride motorcycles that opt in to not wear a helmet. Bruh. Like, you're just gonna get hit by a car. And then, boom, you could never be the same ever again just because you want to look cool with a bike. I'm like, I don't know. It's just weird to me.
It's fun, but I'm gone. I wake up, like 10 minutes later, I'm seeing some, like, stars. I'm like, hey, I'm still here. And I was like, okay, if I live through this, I need to be successful in my own right. I felt like I was being coddled, and I felt like, at the same time, back then, I had no goals or ambitions, just to go to school, do the family business, and retire in Barbados. And I was like, yeah, this is easy. I could do this. But I had no purpose that was my own.
Done.
So,
go ahead, real quick. So this Kenny guy, he says, I do. Myron legit can never take constructive criticism. He immediately gets emotional. Kenny, give me your constructive criticism, bro. What is your constructive criticism of me putting my mission first? Look, floor's on you. Tell me what is your constructive criticism that you feel entitled to give when I'm me and you're you? Tell me what.
Myron getting hot. Myron.
I'm putting your feet to the fire too, because the reality is, like, you guys, this is ironclad. Like, I've been talking about this shit for years, so I'm trying to figure out how me being who I said I was 4 years ago is a fucking problem now. Come on, Kenny. Matter of fact, Kenny, if you want, you could come up and call it to the show right now, motherfucker. And I want you to explain to me how I can't take constructive criticism, whatever. Here's the thing. Constructive criticism only comes from people that can actually construct. You haven't constructed anything.
Ooh.
You're a fucking nobody. Nobody knows you. Okay? Constructive criticism.
Damn, that's a bar. That's a bar. Constructive criticism can only come from people who can construct. Oof.
Is only really valid when, number one, it makes sense. Number two, it's to actually help that person improve or get to a point where they're better. And then also, let's be honest, it's got to come from somebody that's actually constructed something themselves. You over here Monday morning quarterback. Explain to me, bro. How are we how am I being emotional for telling you guys what I've been saying for 4 years? To put your mission first, to not let anybody stop you. So let's see what you got to say, bro. You can come up and call to the show, nigga, so I can make you look like a retard. Because a lot of you guys want to go ahead and, you know, have the anonymity and the protection of your keyboard and
keyboard warriors
back in the dark somewhere talking shit. So come on, let's go, bro. I'll hold you up.
in the dark. Talking about
Face of fire.
He's not gonna jump on this call.
All right, he said you're proving his point. Exactly, dude's a bitch. Like, see, now that I'm questioning you to go ahead and stand on your comments. Now it's you prove my point. There you go. Can't fucking prove it.
Bill's do with it.
What happened?
See, he's gonna do it now. Remember the email?
Oh yeah.
He got it. But yeah, man, dude, these people talking are just haters in the chat, bro. At this point, they either came from a hater channel to talk shit and they think it's funny. But bro, honestly speaking, guys, if you're not on Myron's level, shut the fuck up, bro. Like honestly, bro. And you're probably not if you're typing shit. You're probably not.
Well, no, it's fine. I just like I said before. This is a learning lesson for you guys. That this is what's gonna happen, y'all, too. When you guys want to, become successful, people are gonna come in and talk shit and question your goals, what your.
Yo, that's man. He's spitting though. I feel like a lot of people just be hating, man. Hating on everything. Things they can't do themselves, things they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, I don't know, like beaten down by life. So they just gotta hate on the next person, unfortunately. I don't know if that makes y'all feel better, but just because your window's closing, other people's ain't at the same point, you know? Just go up there, change your fucking detector, right? Get your own life together. Worry about yourself. Jokes, I don't really be caring about shit, really, honestly. Except jokes. Jokes is funny because a lot of things that people get mad over are not that serious. Like, facts. Y'all got clean water, clothes on your back, family that loves you, and new shoes. Girls got their purses and all this bullshit. Y'all got kids that love you, and y'all be worried about other shit. Makes no sense.
Intentions are or whatever, and you just got to be able to fucking stand 10 toes down on what you want, on what you got to do. So yeah, we'll see what this guy.
Facts. You can't be letting people derail what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? We all got 24 hours in the day. We all got 24 hours in a day. My bad. You can't let someone else dictate what you do during those hours. Right? You're working. You got your free time. You could do whatever you want in the free time. Motherfuckers would be scrolling. Like right now, if I wasn't streaming, what would be better? I'm sure some people are probably like, oh, watch you streaming. What would be better? Watching someone else stream? Doing nothing? Scrolling on my phone? Scrolling through fucking TikTok? Come on, man.
It's a distraction. It's a distraction, guys. I know some of you guys say, oh, well, Byron, I want to live with my girl, all this other shit. Look, that's fine. You want to live with her? Look, it is what it is. I personally think it's best to live by yourself or with other like-minded guys and win. right? And I kind of saw this when I was in Romania. So when I went to Romania, right, and hung out with the Tates, because I've always been against living with women, but going out and seeing how the Tates live
It's dope.
made me even more like 10 toes down on this topic of not you know, living with women. And then also I saw the power of living with people that you work with or people your brothers that like are similar minded
Or close by.
right? So or close by, either or. But the one thing, man, that I noticed is like
I could see that.
iron sharpens iron. So, but living with women is out of the question. Yeah, they could come by, visit, hang out, whatever, but they gotta fucking go. And I'm telling y'all, man, women make you weak. They make you less focused. And a lot of you guys
microphone?
are fucking one blowjob away from getting back on a plantation. Let's just be all the way fucking honest here.
W Mike, let me know in the chat. W Mike, one in the chat if the mic is good, soundboard's good. You know, we be fixing things up here, you know? We do it live. But really I've really added to it, added the new mic. Yeah. You know, trying to add to it. But let me know. You just put a 1 in the chat. You ain't gotta make a full comment. Just a 1 in the chat if the sound is good and the soundboard is good.
Okay? A lot of you guys are one blowjob away from fucking being right back on a plantation and sipping. So a lot of the times, setting up your environment in a way where it's damn near of a failsafe is a good way to go. And then not living with a girl is a great way to do that. Now I know what you guys can say. Well, Myron, I don't want to do that. I want to be with my girl, or I can't afford it. Whatever. Find a way, guys. When there's a will, there's a way. Okay? Make more money. Become more successful. If you can't go ahead and take care of a girl, why are you with her in the first place? Honestly. If you can't even fucking be a breadwinner and adhere to your masculine duty and burden of performance, why are you with her anyway?
You know, I just thought about when Angie mentioned she wanted to have a family. Admirable. Very good. And how many people would have said, yeah, let's do it right now. Let's go right now. You said, you know what? I need to be honest. As I've always been. This is what it is. And you made her.
Well, you should be honest.
You made it possible that she can go her own
People gotta stop lying to women, right?
way. That's admirable. But so many niggas would be like, oh yeah, bro, let's do it. But was that your goal right now? Was that your plan right now? So you guys would have got caught in that sense by your girl.
See, and then another guy says, why didn't you find a way to have a kid then? Because I don't want to have a kid out of wedlock and I'm not getting married right now. That's why, stupid fuck.
Ooh.
See.
Yeah, it's funny, bro.
The problem is these niggas are
Yo, did
always
this idiot,
fine.
Kenny, you gonna join or what, nigga? Well, what's going on here?
Come on,
You got
Kenny.
nothing to say?
Of course not.
Anyway.
I mean, we got time today, though.
Yeah,
but
trolls in the chat.
It's all good. All right,
It's funny,
number
I'll
two.
call him out, then we got nothing to say.
Number two.
That was the environment, I covered it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the environment one.
Well, I mean, also leaving your comfort zone.
Yes.
Leaving your home, leaving where you're from. Like, I can only imagine me staying where I was at. I never would have been this popular, this lit, this successful, because the environment wasn't conducive of me being who I am today. So it's kind of like you have to leave your environment sometimes to get better, and your friends as well, because your friends are stuck where they're at. I got a friend. We grew up together. We drove cars together, bikes together as well. Really cool guy. He has 3 kids, isn't happy, and wants to do better. And I'm like, damn, like 3 kids? Yo, that's gonna be hard as hell to get out of. Versus me, no kids, family of course, but like everything's set up. And I have no other issues other than just focusing on my goals. But that right there is a choice you gotta make, fellas. So
Yeah. Yeah, but for any of the haters in the chat, you're welcome to come on stream and cam up and have a discussion with us about how we're hypocrites or whatever, because sometimes
Damn, one day I gotta call into the chat, but I'm not really a hater.
people talk shit. Cool, bro. We're gonna give you the chance to go ahead and say it to us. Nobody else does this, by the way. We'll interact with y'all and literally with hecklers.
also, your parents should tell you this, but they won't.
Yeah?
Because they want to bring you to their same level or worse. Your friends will tell you this, but they don't know any better. We're telling you from experience. We're living the damn shit right now, and we're successful. Like, imagine this, fellas. You want to be successful. You may say, "Oh, bro, y'all coping." All right, nigga, where you at? You want to be like us or better? but you're stuck there. So your only choices tell us that you're not doing any better. So you should at least understand, listen to what we're saying, and then say, okay, you know what? I could play this here. Okay, this makes sense. Or
I mean, a lot of people hate Fresh, but I would think some of his networking things I've seen, like a couple of the videos, like the videos that no one really watches, I just be watching them because like the networking and making connections. That shit, she can get you a lot of things, man. Making connections get you into a lot of rooms that money can't even get you into, right? But I mean, a lot of people hate Fresh though. But I think a lot of people just be, maybe it's the stuttering, maybe it's their jealous, and maybe it's because Myron is just more of like the charismatic one who like speaks well, you know. He speaks very eloquently when he gets his points across, and they're very well thought out. And Fresh isn't like the same, so obviously there's got to be one person to hit on. It's like H3. Everyone likes Ethan. Everyone else on the show is just chopped liver. Joe Rogan, Jamie. Yeah, people know Jamie. They respect him, but he's chopped liver. You know, Joe Budden. No one. I mean, people like Joe Budden, Roy and Maul kind of lumped in together. I mean, even their soundboard was fucking together. It said new Joe Budden, and then it was new Rory and Maul. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they would have separated all of them, you know what I'm saying? Separate all. Roy, Maul, Joe Budden. No, they were lumped in together, so people kind of see him as an afterthought, and that's what happens to Fresh. But I mean, he's pretty much a successful guy. He's combined with a channel that's at 1.5 on YouTube, talking about wild ass shit. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a fucking kids channel playing with brand new Mattel toys that haven't come out. Like, it's a pretty big following for two dudes from Miami.
Don't play at all, but stay where you're at, and that's it. It's simple. I mean, listen, all this hate, bro, all this bullshit, bro, doesn't do shit because you're where you're at, where we're at. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, your goals have to override everything, guys, and that includes women, man.
Yeah.
That includes women, and
dude, you saw me after the facts.
Yeah,
fellas, I was monk mode for 2 years plus.
Yep,
stuck in it, 3s and 4s at best. Then, you know, I got my savings, got a property, got the Range Rover. I was like, time to ball, nigga. I don't spend money on rent. I got money now, nigga. And then, feel me? Start doing a YouTube channel, do the prank videos.
People think he paying. I don't know why. People think people swear Fresh paying. He paying. I don't think he is though. He lives in Miami, man. He got enough connection. He ain't got to pay for shit.
I met Myron. Shit took off. You feel me?
He probably don't be posting them expensive ass dinners though. He be at, man. 1000% he be paying for some expensive ass dinners. He needs to do a dinner stream, like exposing best restaurants, how to pick them, because I know he's paid for some crazy things.
It was fun, but at some point I had to say, hey, no more girls again. Focus. Podcast blew up. So niggas just talk shit, bro. But ultimately,
this Anthony Dawson guy wants to. You want to? What are you talking about, bro? You want to fuck all in and talk shit and get embarrassed? Is that what you want to do?
Come on in,
Mr. Anthony Dawson. You got to cam up though, bro. You got to cam up, and tell me how we're lying or scamming or whatever the fuck allegation you're trying to make here. Because
he ain't gonna call in on Myron.
So. What is it, bro? Tell us. What did we say that's wrong here? Well, wait for his dumb ass to respond. Okay. And then third? You want to cover the third, or you want to anything else on number 2 that you want to? So just quick recap, guys. So number 1, have goals in place that drive you personally.
Yep.
Okay? Establish the goal, identify how you're going to get to that goal, and then take the steps necessary to get...
That was facts, right? He said the goals, write down your goals. Whiteboard, journal... If you're a chick, journal and put it. If you get a journal, you might as well just put it under your pillow. Use your notes on your phone. Boom. That way you can keep it kind of private. Or they have the thing where you write on the glass in like your bathroom. Yo, Steve, what the same video adjusting your underwear like with the same song, like the same exact song, like 7 times, like once a day. Boom, boom. Just keep trying to go, and who knows how many she posted and deleted it. You know, once it hits the algo, she deletes it, brings it back, all that bullshit.
Channel, right, and be super focused, right? Now, the negative to that, right, and, you know, I got to give Angie credit to Angie. She was being patient, and I was working, and I was barely seeing her, right? And this is what happens when you make your goals at the top of your priority.
Yeah.
And a lot of you guys, might not be able to do that. But I think if you have that mindset where it's like, I'm going to get it no matter what, right? That is the mantra that needs to be in your head. I'm not saying for you guys to sacrifice everything, but you need to be willing to do it. And a lot of people just simply aren't doing that, man. A lot of y'all, like, you guys can't go without, drinking your Hennessy, or you can't go without getting some pussy, or you can't go without smoking weed, or whatever. But once you guys are able to break through that barrier and do whatever's required, regardless of what you got to sacrifice, nothing can fucking stop you, bro. Nothing can stop you. So that's number 1, is Have the goals in place that drive you personally. Then, like I said, have incremental goals in between. Hit each of those goals and do what's required. And then number 2, keep your
Facts. No unrealistic goals, man. God.
environment and friends strictly on business. So this means only surround yourself with people that are either as successful as you or if not more.
Yeah.
And keep that fucking circle tight, right? Eliminate.
Yeah, see, this one is a weird one. I hear people be saying that, like, oh, only super successful circles, but keep that circle tight. So how the fuck do you get in their circles? But I understand what he's saying.
Distractions, whether that means you're not living with your girl or you're only limiting to seeing her once a week or whatever. You need to prioritize being successful over everything. Yes, is she gonna complain? You don't see me enough. Yeah. It is what it is, dude. Like, because
Dude, they complain even when you're doing everything.
yeah, bro. You go 2 ways. Either A, you do what you fuck.
Myron goes ham though, because I'm pretty sure he seems like he probably streams like 5. I think his show comes out like 5. Then first it comes on at 9 or something. That sometimes they do 3 shows. He probably streams like 60 hours a week, man. 100%. Like it's somewhere around that.
Fucking follow your mission, become successful, and then she just got to deal with it. She can leave if she wants, or she can stay if she wants, or
Which is a lot. Most big YouTube channels do like 1 video a week or something, maybe.
you go ahead, fucking do what she wants, and she gonna leave you anyway.
Look at Anton Daniels.
Yep.
He put business first. His wife followed, and now they're successful. You can't have it both ways. All right, number 3. All right, fellas. So sacrifice now for success later. No one.
I've been noticing they've been trying to get Fresh to read more. That's probably what he needs, man, because there ain't no way he's going to get rid of stuttering. Because it's like something like your brain's thinking faster than your mouth can respond, pretty much. But him reading all the time, I feel like he's been getting better. Since the show first came out, he's miles ahead, man. Facts. People won't admit it, but nah, he's gotten way better at speaking.
Cares if you don't make it. No partying, no drinking, no drugs, and focus on what matters. So you gotta.
No, I don't see this guy fucking talking. I don't see this Anthony, whatever the fuck his name is.
That guy's not gonna hop
or
on the
whatever,
mic.
saying anything.
That guy's not going to hop on the fucking mic.
Or
If he did, it would be very entertaining. Let's hope for that. Let's fingers crossed for that.
some other hater that came like, bro, what's up with y'all? Why are you guys scared now all of a sudden, bro? Can you guys make the Zoom link?
Look at the
Also,
Zoom
we're gonna do a
link.
Call. I think we got something to do a Castle Club call.
We got ask Chris.
All right, we could do one this week though.
Yeah,
one
for
on
sure.
dating.
For sure. Yeah, we need to. The dating game is definitely
Yeah,
a lot harder now, fellas.
So a couple of you hater ass
Cooked.
niggas, bro. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. You guys want to go ahead and hate, bro? I got smoke for y'all, man. We got time today, baby. Let's go. I'd be happy to make you dumbasses famous and make you look stupid.
Bring that ass here, boy.
We'll drop the Zoom link in there, and you guys kind of come in. I'd see that there's been a couple of haters in the chat. Go ahead. You were saying something?
Yeah, so number 3. Or should we do chats first? Chats first, Bill? Yeah, because honestly, fellas, this advice is really good, actually. And if you take it to heart, you can do really well. But all these guys talking shit, bro, I guarantee you they're not where they want to be. Or close to us. Just saying. Shout out to Wayne and Joey for donating to subs.
You either sacrifice for your goals, or your goals become the sacrifice. It's one of the two, man.
Also, you can beat talent. You can beat
Damn, that's a
kids
good one.
if you work hard enough and long enough. Like,
That's a good one. You either sacrifice for your goals or your goals become the sacrifice. Damn, good one. Someone should write that down. Yo.
consistency beats everything. I'll tell you that right now. Look at Logan Paul. Had the biggest uproar, biggest cancellation I've known since YouTuber was ever established.
Yeah, I pray he
Back
comes on.
doing the shit. He might not be a good example of like now, but like back then, he came back from nothing. So I mean, if he can do that, why can't you do it as well? So, okay, shout out to them for donating subs. Let's see here.
Thank you, Wayne and Joey.
I
Now,
hope
says
Myron
Fresh,
cooks
can
that
you
guy.
give a
That'd be
rundown
the
on
shit.
getting Jewelry, what kind of and where from? Something that doesn't break the bank. Yes, my friend. Oh, this is good. So, actually, no. A while back,
Every time a dumb nigga mentions some shit about jewelry, look at Myron's face. Myron's looking at him like, fuck you worried about jewelry for?
You're broke! You're fucking poor!
Fuck you worried about jewelry for?
Starting wagey.
Fuck you worried about jewelry for?
Devin Haney.
Can I see the email real quick?
Yeah.
That you had?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Devin Haney bought some chains from a jeweler I know. I don't want to say his name because I don't hate the guy, but he bought like 3 Cubans, 3 tennis chains.
Did you respond to this or no?
I think those.
No, it's the email.
No, you should respond.
Okay.
And he bought 3 tennis chains, I think 2 Cubans, like 3 watches, and I think a bracelet. Right? He got finesse, fellas. He got fucking ripped off. He lost maybe like 500K for that shit, right? And I was like, damn. If he only knew he's getting finesse. Guys, the jewelry game, the first 3 letters in jewelry spell something for a reason. The game is rigged to make you lose and they win consistently over a period of time. I'm keeping it real. Look at it this way, fellas. The game is rigged. So if you're going blinded, not knowing what's gonna happen, you're gonna get finesse. However, you understand diamonds, how things work, how they can procure diamonds, how much it really costs.
Devin Haney can't be that stupid.
Actually, if everybody natural diamonds from a jeweler, you're fucked. Like, natural diamonds is the biggest finesse in the world. But I can break it down for you guys. I brought a jeweler on, actually, in CEO Network. He spoke about the jewelry game and how it works. And honestly speaking, guys, it's not that hard to navigate once you know what to do. So, we broke it down in a Zoom call as well. I can bring on FNFs as well, too, if you guys want.
Okay.
See, Marvin don't give a fuck about that. Marvin wants to tell you, like, why are you broke? He's worried about fucking chains.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. We'll have the link just ready for any of these hater niggas. We could give them some smoke.
Yeah, see, Marvin just ignored that whole shit because if you're, I'm sure in his head, he's like, if you're broke, what the fuck are you worried about chains for?
Yep.
Chains and Rolexes, it shouldn't even appeal to you. The fuck you need that for?
All right. Average Agent Joe says, I'd like to add 2 Chinese proverbs to help the viewers. Ching chao le wei, shut up. What the fuck is that? He said, do not fear going slowly. Only fear standing still. Beautiful. Amazing.
Okay. Yeah.
And Chelaway, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Okay, that's a good one.
Insightful. Thank you, sir. It's all good.
Yo.
Jacob Boss says, I'm trying to get like 3 or 4 like medium mo. Okay. Borio, 22. OSS here. F these YouTube keyboard warriors. Swap to Rumble, Kick, and Locals. Even the darkest shadow, fresh, saying the same. Give the good word to those over here, your real G's. Much love to Bill's Senior Chill Mode and Mo El Gordo Magnifico. Yeah, man. Honestly, fellas, at this point, if you don't want to level up or do better for yourself, that's on you. But what's coming next, man? You're going to be smoked. Oh, cooked. You think I'm dark? You think I'm roasted? It's going to be bad. Demetrius Raps. Yo, Myron, one of my favorite things you say to the haters is, zoom out, niggas. They cower out every time or stutter their disagreement because they're on the spot.
Yeah. No, dead ass. We got a Zoom link ready to go. Dawson or any of these other guys that are talking shit in the chat, bro.
Kenny, your first credit card, business travel for free, offer points. Bro, y'all niggas talking shit ain't do shit for people. Like, yo, what are you trying to say, bro? Yo, like, whatever, bro.
Yeah, the people that talk the most crap about us that have made literally I think Anus and Reach made like 70 or 80 videos. Another idiot made like 100 plus.
God damn, 70 videos about Alvin and Preach? God.
Quite frankly, they don't do anything besides gossip.
Yeah.
They don't provide any value, bro.
That's
at all.
That's an L.
Which is crazy.
All right, number 3. So we head on to after hours because at the haters.
Where these hater niggas at?
They're not coming, bro.
Where y'all at, bro? What? I don't see them in the chat right now. What's going on?
They're gone.
Zoom link is right there for y'all. Tell us how we don't stand on business and how we don't practice what we preach.
In the meantime, we'll do number 3. Oh, there we go. Brian, 589. DPG in the building. 20 subs. Shout out to you, brother, for supporting the show. Donna Mark. Brian says, how can we be ready for what's coming and when is it coming? Well, that's a very good question, my friend. This is what I'll say. 3 steps. 1, become debt free, so no one can own you, or you're not owed anybody any money.
Facts.
And they can control your finances because they may garnish it, they may try to take it. That's number 1. Number 2, have a savings. Not, I want to say a year, 2 years. You could do that if you want to, but 6 months at least.
Yeah.
Then 3, you need to have a business or a income or skill that can survive what's coming next. Because fellas, type
Gotta be able to survive fucking AI.
into ChatGPT, Google, whatever you want to type in. Current layoffs for this year alone. Yo, fellas, this is no game. I know CEOs of companies, they lay off thousands of people, low key. It's not on the news because they don't want to publish it. It's bad. And companies are, guys, your companies don't give a fuck about you or me. It's numbers only.
Hey, yo, what did he just say?
So what's that tell you about AI coming? What's happening next? Sitting near you, my friends. So keep that in mind. Those 3 things you could do. And it's pretty basic, but like there's more, of course. But for now, that's what I'll do. The 3 steps. There you go.
So Zoom link is pinned. I'm happy to have a discussion because you guys want to sit here and say that we don't practice what we preach or.
These people are never gonna hop in a debate with Myron. Never.
Democracy or whatever, which I literally just showed you a video 4 years ago of me saying the exact same thing that I'm practicing.
It would be fire if they hopped
now.
in there.
But that's fine. If you guys feel that we're not congruent, I'm happy to have a discussion with you guys. We're opening the floor. Cam up, call in, tell us what your grievance is, and we can talk about it, bro. Like that ass. I don't.
Yo, hopefully a hater calls in.
Would fucking do that shit.
Hopefully a hater calls in, man.
Grievances, bro. You guys were all tough in the chat before.
But if anyone that calls in there, you better know what the fuck you talk about, because a buddy's like a buzzsaw. He fucking destroy someone.
All right, man.
And you cam up so he sees your face.
Keyboard warriors, it's time to battle. Let's go.
Also,
Keyboard.
I get the bunker situation. You can't buy a bunker.
Keyboard justice warriors.
Because it's gonna be tough, bro.
The point Fresh is trying to, guys, of course they're going to take it from a little standpoint. What he's saying is that you need to be prepared.
Yes.
Okay? Whether it's, if you have the means and resources to get a bunker, that's fine. But
A bunker? God damn.
like, okay,
That's extreme.
I need to prep for a fucking doomsday. Have a bunch of money. Have some precious metals. Have weapons. Have a store.
Any of them idiots in the chat talking about bunkers living in Florida? Fucking idiots.
Storage of food. Have all these things ready to go. So God forbid something does happen, I'm good to go. Whether it's a fucking zombie apocalypse or it's inflation is through the roof. I have enough money and
But I see their chat. People talking about bunkers in Florida. Idiots. I'm not even gonna explain why you can't even do that. Y'all don't have the money to do it. And even if you could, there's water after 6 feet. You fucking idiots.
resources and assets to take care of me and the people that I love because I sacrificed everything in the beginning to create this environment for those people.
Have you seen the zombie rabbits and skunks with the tentacles come out their heads? Yo, that shit is disgusting, bro, but that's just weird.
Wild. And shout out to DBG, man. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted. And he says 300 bucks. Fuck the haters. Many guys out here don't have a father in the home these days, and they need men to guide them through this insane life. FNF been on it for years. Fitness, finance, dating, plus. Thank you so much, DBG. And this comes from a guy that's very successful entrepreneur.
Yo, facts. Common sense ain't common, yo.
Doing well. And he's like,
common sense ain't common.
And you guys know, like,
I see niggas in the chat from Florida. Yeah, bunker up. Some Ocala soft brain motherfuckers.
Yo, this is unfortunately, yeah, DBG's here. He's single himself. Like, this is what happens a lot of times, guys, with pursuing success. There's a book Aaron Clary wrote called The Book of Numbers. Yeah. I think he said in the book he calculated that men spend somewhere around $7 million in a lifetime through the pursuit of women. Right?
I don't doubt it. Yeah, is that the number?
Yeah, I don't doubt it. And remember, this is missed opportunities. This is not investing, not putting money in certain things. Marriage costs, divorce, all this other stuff.
$7 million in your life? Yeah, we're cooked.
Basically, the average guy, when you take it all together, the pursuit of women costs the average guy roughly $7 million over a lifetime.
Also, opportunity cost.
Yes, that's the number. Yep.
God damn.
Yep. And that's an average guy. So that's your guy making 30, 50K per year. If you're making more money,
but how you making 30, 50K a year and it adds up to $7 million?
Than that, obviously,
come on, Ian.
It's increased significantly more.
$7 million?
Yeah. Damn. Yep.
That's scary.
There's people that don't make $1 million in their lifetime. How's that even possible? That math is crazy.
Let's what's up? Are they in there? Nobody's in.
Let me think. That math is crazy. No one's hopping in, Myron. These guys are pussy.
Yeah, who's the because
they say 30 after taxes, 30,000.
Let's go to Rumble.
Times.
Just in case.
30 years of working. That's only 900,000. 7 million is crazy.
By the way, we are only streaming on.
They must be talking about opportunity
Rumble
costs.
and Kick starting next week, guys.
Yeah, next week. Yeah.
All right, we're doing this little transition period, so you guys kind of get familiar with it. But we are definitely.
Ooh, while they're going over to Rumble. All right, we're on it though, boys. We're on it, chat. We are on it.
Don't comment, please. Don't make me do this, sir. Don't make me do this. Let me go.
Oh, those are the guys that watch them.
2023.
Those are the guys that watch them.
Allegedly
That's some crime stories. Those are the guys that be on them what are they called? The crime channels. The crime channel dudes.
Or like,
All right, we're back.
and it has to be your goals. For example, for me, it's buying a Lambo.
We're back.
It may seem very superficial, but that meant a lot to me, right? And I bought several now. I've had the fun with it, but that was my goal from years ago. So I got pulled up in a Lambo, dropped out with a chick. That was cool as fuck to me. I wanted one, and I drove me all the way to here. So for me, that's what it was. And then obviously retiring my mom, giving her a life that she never had before, that meant a lot to me. But for you, I don't know what that is. You got to sit down, figure it out. You got to figure out what that means to you, whether it is actually a thing, an item, a lifestyle. That's up to you. It could take a year. It could take months. It could take a week, a day. But I can't tell you what that is, bro. Nobody can. All right?
Yeah, and guys, don't listen to the retard. Be diversified. Be involved in every asset class. Real estate by far will give you the most benefits. Because the other thing that this retard didn't understand is that real estate also gives you an enormous amount of benefits when it comes to taxes.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, man, the tax write-offs are
this
crazy.
is the problem with idiots like him that, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. Me and every other fucking, millionaire. All of us are involved.
Fuck is wrong with the stream?
Real estate, and the majority of millionaires are made through real estate. And the reason why real estate is so good, besides just the cash flow, guys, the tax benefits are fucking incredible, which you don't get those tax benefits being involved with cryptocurrency. So there's a problem with these guys, bro. They think that they're gurus, etc. And I think I know who this guy is, bro. That's the dude that heckles every time Charlie Magellan come in talking about Bitcoin.
The Bitcoin guy.
I think it's that fucking dude,
Probably.
bro. So this dude's been heckling us for years about that, by the way. Same nigga, bro.
1 second here.
So there it is, bro.
No, I think the guy he's talking about is
yes, guys. Unlike him.
when they do their crypto shows. There's always the guy that calls in bitching about coins and all this bullshit.
Involved in all the different asset classes. Bitcoin can be fantastic, but if you want tax benefits, etc.
Bitcoin Maxi or something like that.
Literally, there's nothing better performing than real estate when it comes to overall best asset class. It's not even disputable at this point, and it's made by far the most millionaires. Maybe in 100 years, as we have more and more Bitcoin data, it might change. But as of right now, today in 2025, the majority of, but it doesn't give you the same level of tax benefit. Also, it's not just about cash flow and appreciation. You also get the tax benefits. You keep more of your money.
It's going to crash.
With cost segregation.
It's going to crash.
And with depreciation.
It's going to crash.
And with depreciation. This idiot probably doesn't even know what that means.
Michael Saylor spoke about it's going to crash very soon, end of this year. So this idiot's going to get swapped, cooked. But
yeah, like niggas like that forget that like Ethereum went down and niggas were jumping off balconies here in Miami. Like,
bruh,
bro, this is why
that issue. Every time there is a crazy crypto crash, people be crashing out, man, ready to give up their whole life over something they can't even touch. Crazy.
we tell y'all, be at everything, man. See, this is why I hate when people are like only invested in one asset class. Like, that's the problem, because like they're gonna be so fucking biased that they're gonna sit there and be like, oh, that's not good advice. Fuck this asset class. All right, nigga. How many young guys have we helped get their first house? Bro, hundreds of dudes have called into the show saying, oh, yo, I got my first house at 25. I got my first house, whatever. Because we tell them step by step how to get into the game with putting in the least amount of skin to fuck themselves up.
House hack. Come on, man.
Yeah, have reserves. Have this percentage of money set aside.
I'm not gonna lie, the house hack episode was pretty fire. They gave a lot of game on that one.
Can real estate fuck you up because you need it has a higher barrier to
100%.
We teach them how to get around that. That's why that's why we're here, nigga. Like, yes, we understand real estate is tough to get
100%.
into. That's why we're here to teach you guys, to give you guys certain ways that you can get in.
Money Mondays.
With less money, leveraging credit, leveraging other loan programs. We've talked about using SBA loans, like all that shit, bro. That's why we bring Steve on.
All right, fellas, we're out here, man.
Yo, love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. But guys,
Jay Willa, my brother / friends live.
God damn them, they just went off quick. Maybe I'll hop on my academic stream.
Weed, going out to eat.
Maybe I'll hop on Act stream.
And again, recap, guys. So obviously the title of the show obviously is, make sure that nothing gets in your way and how to stay focused.
That or should we watch
have goals in place that drive you personally, okay?
What's
and
that,
do
guys?
what you need to do to get to those goals and create mini goals in between so that you understand which actions.
Oh, Poor Man Reacts. Actually, I'll go on Poor Man Reacts
your main goal. I get
after this.
Earlier of my YouTube channel, right? Next, keep your environment and friends strictly on business, man. If this means eliminating a girl living with you, or seeing her only once per week, or distancing yourself from lazy motherfuckers, do what you got to do to be successful. Even if it's moving in with guys that are like-minded that want to be successful. And then third, sacrifice now, guys, for success. Because if you don't sacrifice now, I'm telling you guys, you're gonna have to sacrifice your fucking dreams later. That's how it goes, guys. Sacrifice your fun now, or sacrifice your dreams later.
Bihan, this is why you don't know shit, bro. I was at a conference. There's a private dinner where everyone was there talking about Bitcoin. But obviously speaking, you're broke, so you weren't there. So shut the fuck up, bro. You don't know.
God
what you're
damn.
talking about.
Oh yeah, you were there. Yeah, you were there. Yeah.
Nigga, he didn't
Yo,
say
Fresh
it.
been getting in his
Wait,
bag
wait,
lately.
He said it after. You're so dumb. See, niggas don't know shit because they're not even in the rooms, bro. You're not in the rooms where
so you were
things
there
happen.
with Mike Saylor. Oh yeah,
Bro,
I remember
was
the
with
Rumble
everybody.
event. Okay, yeah.
Niggas a fucking retard, bro.
Yeah, how you gonna tell the guy that actually spoke to Sailor?
It's all good, bro. All right, man.
All right, later, guys. We'll catch you guys back here in about 15, 20 minutes.
All right. All right. Let's go on Axe stream. You see what Axe saying. See what all these Kendrick Lamar dickheads are saying. Okay, man. I'm tired of this fucking. 41 years in prison. That dickhead. Woman grabs a man, instantly regrets it. Ooh. That's a good one. Oh, you know what? Hold on. He might be on Rumble first because of the music. I don't know what that is. Listen about. Yeah, he's doing some other shit. Hold on. Let's check out this one.
In Soho and instantly regrets it.
I'm just a kid. She tried to touch my feet up and shit. Talk on my dick. I said, whoa.
Did he bang the team? Did he bang the team, bro?
According to
Did he drop her?
the people in the comments, he never even hit her. She was just on the floor because she was embarrassed that he called her out. Wow, he's so brave. He's not a victim. He's a survivor.
I just saw you from over there. Just thought you were really pretty. Can I get your Instagram? Nice. Thanks. How old are you? 17. Oh, I'm Jake. Nice to meet you.
And you. I've heard your introduction to her as well.
Oh, any chance like your Instagram?
Oh, you're a bit of a player, but okay. Do you want hers while you're at it?
Nah, I'm alright.
What is this on?
That's fucking wrong.
That's not very nice. Oh, that's fair enough. You know, taste isn't for everyone. It's okay. Right, well, see you guys later.
What the hell is that writing in? Is
in
it?
the comments saying stuff like, "This is why there's a male loneliness
on
epidemic,
Kick.
and men deserve to be
Okay.
lonely."
Let me check Kick. I'll check Kick.
Trolling, but even if he was serious, he was just exercising his preference. How would he be wrong for not wanting to get her number?
Bro, I bought her the ring, bro. I bought her the ring, and I don't know how I'm gonna tell her that the money's wasted, bro. Because they sent me the wrong thing in the mail, bro. Look at this. They sent me a 2019 Gixxer, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Bro, I'm so upset, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna tell her.
Yeah, when it comes to the whole like believe all women thing, unless the guy comes out and confesses that he did whatever is alleged to have been done, I'm assuming most men are going to say, I did not do that. So if we say believe all women, that smuggles in disbelieve men.
And it can mean that we have situations where people lie on it, and that's terrible. But it's
as a call taker, it happens a lot. Women blame men for things that men never did to them, but oh, he ghosted me. Oh, he dumped me. I've encountered way more false accusations than I have. It's a real call.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been doing?
I dispatched for about 15 years.
But so for that 15 years
Mm-hmm.
that you were a 911 operator, you're saying that the majority of the calls you got where a woman was alleging that she had been essayed.
In calls where women alleged they were assaulted, there were more of the false calls than the real calls. Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh, I got a quick question. You single? Yeah. I thought you was cute.
My man is somewhere lurking.
You want another one?
Do you trick?
Y'all got tricks? For real? So
Tricks.
Tricks. You do?
Tricks.
Brother,
Why are they asking him if he tricks are disgusting? Oh my God.
They got
Man,
me
I should look
fucked up. They tweaking.
Yeah, we gotta
That shit look like
walking
Tampa.
away from them toxic situations. Ain't nothing player about being a payer.
If you was to date me, like, where do you see yourself at, like, in 5 years? With me being in the picture, like, where would we be?
In 5 years, maybe in a house. I mean, depends on how we go. We have to invest in each other, you know, grow together. I mean, you're a nurse, right? I'm an engineer, so I mean, that's
Shouldn't take 5 years.
Shouldn't take 5 years.
Hey, yo.
But I mean, we should
Should be able to get a house tomorrow.
Really depends on your budgeting, though. You know, if you like to spend, you know, that would be the deal breaker.
What you mean, my budget?
I mean, like, if you just, you know, not good with money.
So,
This is going left.
are you cheap?
Damn.
No, I'm not cheap. We're just talking about there's some people out there that they see 1,000 and they spend it the next day.
But you can get it back.
See, you know what kind of energy this is.
Financial responsible, you know,
Okay.
you're not responsible with money.
I'm responsible with money, but money come and go. So.
Oh, there she is.
Why'd you pop? I pop because I feel like you have to live your life and you just do what you want in life. So it's not about depending on how much the house is. As long as like you happy in that house, so
Bro,
it don't matter about the
100%. She already lost, cooked. That king just got saved. That girl. You could tell she was getting hot as soon as he talked about controlling her money, but she wanted to spend his on the house. Fuck out of here.
You can spend $1,000 and get it right back. Who does she think she dating, Mr. Beast? She doesn't want a rich man. She wants a baller. Most rich men gain their wealth over time from making smart
Ballers,
decisions with
yep.
their money. She wants a man that looks rich and has the image but lives paycheck to paycheck. We know that there are certain men that are losers, but we really have to normalize calling certain women losers.
This random streets of people you don't know.
He said, you ain't getting no pizza unless I'm getting a piece of that ass.
I think women actually don't want equal treatment. They couldn't handle it if they got it, quite a number of them. It's a tough world out there. What a lot of women are actually asking for, and you can look aghast at this, is special treatment. If you look at all female shortlists for positions, is that equal treatment or is that special treatment? I think what women need to realise is that you have to toughen up. We can't ask for equal pay. You have to be paid on performance and you have to be paid for the results you deliver. It's a tough world out there, and I don't...
Oh shit, she's on the heater right now. Hold on. Hold on.
Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
I think Karen Brady and others are doing us any favours by putting this sort of debate out there. I think we have to just compete in what is a tough world. And I think we need to keep that. We need to look after it. Do we want a world that's completely void of colour? Do we want everything to be magnolia? No, we don't.
Yeah, it's always special treatment. I don't think women would actually want to live in a world where there was genuine equality. In a world of actual equality, since women can opt out of parenthood via adoption or abortion, then men should be able to opt out of parenthood via signing some papers that say that
Yo, the first place that total equality should start, hold on, is the club. Every time you go to a bar, it should start in Miami. When you go to Miami, you walk up to a bar, whatever, what's this shit called? Where did I go last time? Story, right? Everyone's waiting in the freaking line. You're waiting outside for like an hour. People are throwing up. People are chilling, buying food across the street, whatever. There's groups of girls in line. There's groups of girls that pass other girls in line. And they don't care that they're skipping line on their fellow compadres that are women. Start with feminism there, right? You don't care about the other girls when you're skipping the line, right? And the other bitches gotta wait outside. You don't care. Start there.
I'm not financially responsible because I don't want to be a dad. No more 50-50 splits during divorce. You leave with what you earned. Make it so that women have to register for the draft to vote, and make it so that all the tests to be police officers, firefighters, in the military, all equal. Matter of fact, go ahead and get rid of the whole WNBA, because women having their own league is inherently sexist. Why do women get their own league? If you want genuine equality, then only the best basketball players get to play basketball, and watch female sports die out. You'd have to get rid of ladies' nights, female-only gyms, men paying for dates, because none of that stuff is genuine equality. I think if we actually did a genuine equality and not this equality but only when it benefits women thing, I think that people would be singing a different tune. Look at all that they want, but I don't see any feminists in the Ukraine
from Curry!
protesting for equal rights. I see the women from the Ukraine moving to other countries trying to date high-earning men, while the men from the Ukraine are staying in the Ukraine dying on their land.
Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
If anyone calling until the bill comes out, facts.
It isn't about equality. It's about.
I was just saying, like, I mean, been to Miami, Vegas, Ibiza, Barcelona, Madrid. I feel like I've been everywhere out. Trust me, there's only not girls with fake boobs that are good at customer service, but nobody cares. Nobody cares. There's even some ones in Miami where it looks like all the girls weigh like 115 pounds and under. Why don't girls go in those places and demand that they hire bigger women? Because they're clearly discriminating against a certain type of women. But no one cares because it's not convenient.
Complaining for privilege.
Uh-oh. Yeah, should I get on that monkey app? That everyone be on like these kind of apps? That'd be weird though, because I feel like people can just hop on the app and show whatever the hell they want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't like people be freaking going on there naked. I ain't trying to get my channel taken down because some dickhead wants to come on here naked.
I'm not your type. Oh, 21. Height 6'3".
Why does his height matter? Sitting down.
New York.
Oh, here it goes.
Do you speak Spanish? Hola, mami, que okay? Que okay, mami? Que okay? Hola.
That means no.
Mamacita. Very bonita.
You know what? I'm gonna talk for you. You do look good. You're very handsome. Thank you.
Oh, what a shot from Curry!
He put up from deep.
16 or 32 that I murder you and I don't do hula hoops.
Okay.
Trash.
Oh, thank you.
Moxie baby, if I potty on your property, probably piss you off. Did I do that? Or can you like Urkel?
Brother,
You're so trash. Damn, that shit.
Rubber goose, green moose, guava juice. Fairly Odd Parents as wrong.
girl won this.
Oh God, no.
So I'm over here watching the 2022 McDonald's Slam Dunk Contest, and a girl by the
Real
name of
dunks.
Ashlyn Watkins beat out 4 other participants to make the finals. The finals were a matchup between Nick Smith Jr. and Ashlyn Watkins. So Nick Smith's first dunk off the side of the backboard with a windmill, that's an easy 60 from the judges. All right, here we go. Ashlyn Watkins' first dunk. Rim raiser. Somebody get this commentator. Listen to what he's saying after the rim raiser.
10 seconds. Ashlyn Watkins can fly.
And that got a 59. You know what? Shout out to dude in the middle for not giving in to peer pressure. All right, here we go. Ashlyn's second dunk here. Off the backboard, tap in lob. Get this commentator out of here, bro.
Air Jordan.
Bro, did it? So now there's awards for goaltender.
So that got her a 59. Nick Smith needs a 60 here to win or 59 to tie. Okay, dude, it's over. It's over. Crown the man right now. They gave him a 58.
It's Ashlyn Watkins.
Who's out in the middle? Bro, that was the craziest dunk.
Man versus bear thought experiment.
Yes, and I too would choose the bear.
Okay, so for our male listeners to set this up, what is this thought experiment?
So you can put any woman in your
Oh
life
my
in the
God.
scenario.
Okay.
It's like, because you can even ask a man, like if it was your daughter who is in the woods,
Yeah.
would you want her alone in the woods with a bear or with a man?
Yeah, and what do women say?
Always they will pick the bear.
Always?
My algorithm might know me, but I have not.
See, these people are fucking idiots, man. You know what it is? Unfortunately, it's there's a lot of white people that think they know that they can control animals. Just because you're fucking a lot of them can't even train their dog to pee where they want them to pee, but think they can survive in the woods with the fucking bear. First off, in the woods there's no concealer, right? There's no straightener, right? There's no coffee to help you stay awake during an interview when you should just be engaged without needing fucking coffee. Yeah, you'd rather be in the woods with a fucking bear, idiots.
Seen one of the TikTok.
By the time you get bit by a couple of mosquitoes and start making noise, that bear is gonna come and get you. And then what happens is the bear comes to get you, you cry.
Fatality.
That's it. Once you make a couple of noises.
Fatality.
That's it. Oh, let me guess. I'm gonna use my gun. That who created that?
Where someone picks the man.
Okay, so take me through the reasoning. Why is that?
Well, I guess like with a bear, you know what to expect, and
No, you don't, because these white people like to freaking adopt bears and have them as cubs, and when they grow up, they like to run into the woods and go fucking hug grizzly bears.
and it's like what it wants is very clear, and it feels a little easier to navigate.
See, these people are just... This bitch is just an idiot. Obviously, she doesn't know that bears can climb trees, dig through things, move things around. They're very strong, very fast, 20-something miles per hour, right? Obviously, she doesn't know about this. She can't know, because it's just something stupid.
And all bears are pretty much the same. With a man, it could be anything, and you don't know what to expect, and you don't know. The worst case with a man feels...
I'm going to say that if you're going to choose the bear, yeah, this has to be rage bait. If you're choosing the bear over a man, obviously she doesn't have a dad. Unfortunately. She doesn't have a dad. She doesn't have a good brother. And definitely no husband.
potentially worse than the worst case with a bear. Is that like, I mean, which sounds
And a mom probably man invented that coffee she's drinking.
bananas, but that's how it feels.
These are the most spoiled women with the most freedom in the safest time in human history.
That shit
by
is
the way.
crazy.
I don't see her doing
Oh wait, she does have a wedding ring. So she wouldn't even choose a man even though she found one. That's not a wedding ring. That's not a wedding ring.
a podcast with the bear.
That's just a promise ring from some dickhead.
To be honest, the most concerning aspect is that this is a grown-ass woman who can vote to send young men to go die in wars for what she believes.
What's the brown guy's name? The Indian guy's name? What's his name? I forgot his name. He has a rage-based show?
Is right and wrong.
Anybody else noticing how the mention of war is causing gender ideology and feminism to just like basically evaporate? I saw a guy talking about how he's paying close attention to this war because he's wondering if people are going to start getting drafted and men have to be worried about that, you know, and women in the comments, like feminists are like, God forbid men have to do their duty. Now it's not toxic masculinity. When it comes to dying on a battlefield, we're all good with that. But any other time, it's this toxic masculinity. Like, now it's God has a design. We are all created differently. Women can't do what men can do. Yeah, I guess when it's going to cost you your life, your ideologies change real quick.
What's up? Someone needs a protector. They might flag her page for that.
Brat Girl Summer?
Oh my god, I'm a brat girl summer.
What is it?
It's being hot, it's feeling yourself, it's being like sexy. It's just a brat girl summer.
They look like freaking Austin Powers characters, right? Like groovy, very groovy. I don't mind the outfits. That's cool. But she just reminds me of Elizabeth Hurley in Austin Powers, but way less hot.
What's Brat Girl Summer?
Brat girl summer, like brat dolls.
Dumbass bitch.
Be real with me.
An older woman with a younger guy is completely fine and cute, but an older guy with a younger girl is kind of gross.
Why?
Older men dating younger girls can be really creepy and it can get really weird really fast. He just wants to feel younger again and he wants to feel attractive again. But when older women do it, it's cute because it gives them that sense of freedom back.
See, now this is rage bait because this bitch is like 19. She don't even know what she's talking about. This guy be rage bait.
And women have this stigma of aging super poorly.
A lot of people date.
How do you have a stigma of a look? There's no stigma of a look. You look that way, you don't. There's some women that age poorly and some that don't. It is what it is.
People who remind them of someone they used to be. I think both in older men and older women doing this, both of them want to feel younger.
I think that's true.
So then, why do you feel like it's different when a man wants to feel younger versus when a woman wants to feel younger?
Men are known to kind of be predators a little more. Like, all of their friends are their age, except for, like, their girlfriend. But, I mean, like, hey, if that's what gets the girl money, like, I'm not judging her, I'm judging the man.
In those dynamics, the woman is dating for lifestyle reasons and the man is dating because the younger girl is attractive. So both sides are getting their needs met. We have a tendency to blame the older guy but not the younger girl.
What the man is doing is kind
Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anyone does. It's just the man's fault, probably. Well, it's like, that's the easiest way to blame anything, right?
kind of poor, and it's not good, like, morally, like, to go after a younger person knowing that
But then it's okay for a younger person to go after the person that's closer to their deathbed.
he has an advantage over her. The woman is doing it. I don't know. I think she's being smart. She's hopping on an opportunity. He's going out.
She's literally arguing both sides against each other. That's why some people, they gotta just take the mics out of their hands. Even as a rage bait joke. Even as a rage bait joke, like, they're not gonna hand me a mic and make me say some dumb shit on camera so they can go viral and you look like an idiot. Because you're not acting and you're not an actor. So even if the person told you, yo, say this, you look like an idiot.
And
If there's not credits at the end of the video, you're not acting. You're being an idiot.
literally searching for younger women, and it's just like, are you smart enough to jump in the way and take the opportunity, ride the wave home?
What was your name?
Georgia.
Press.
And this is why I say the sexual revolution was only meant to benefit female promiscuity. She believes that it's okay for young women.
She definitely goes to like UT or something like that, or Alabama, and is just getting, you know, hold on. You know what's happening to her. She's just getting... She's just getting clapped, ran through. As soon as you go to like a night library, go into a bar with like $5 drinks, you see a group of girls that look like this.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
We all know what's gonna happen. Come on, man.
Women to have the body autonomy to be able to target older men who have resources, but she doesn't believe that it's
A high school quarterback beat.
okay for older men who have resources to use their body autonomy to date younger women. It's called a transactional relationship, and this has been a thing throughout all of time. Now, this
Facts. That's what it is, right? If the dude didn't have any money, he wouldn't be with him. If you weren't hot, he wouldn't be with you. Unless she has some kind of talent that she's hiding.
is not something that I agree with, but there will always be young, pretty women who don't have.
Because I guarantee you, if there was like a what is it on these? What are these on these stupid TV shows and all these books, right? If it was like the 23-year-old art student that fell in love with the art teacher that moved to Italy and got his own exhibit and needed someone to help him with the exhibit, and she moved to Italy with him, and then to help him out with his exhibit, but they had to live together, and then they fell in love, and then they had kids and created an art studio, it'd be okay. But then it wouldn't matter about the age. So it's all subjective bullshit, but most of the time it's just arguing stupid points.
Books. And there will always be rich men who have a bunch of resources that like young, pretty women. And this is also why there have always been fathers that have stayed in their daughters' lives. The scariest part is that she thinks that her logic is sound.
Diabolical things I want in a man.
Alrighty, let's see what you
There
want.
we
This is
go.
how this is going to go. So everything that you say, I'm going to just calculate a percentage for, and then we'll multiply them together to find what percentage of men in society actually satisfy your requirements.
Number one, height. My man's got to be above 6'2". My last two boyfriends were 6'3". Both of them. And they
But they didn't work out.
were jacked. And they looked really good. How am I supposed to downgrade from that?
Why didn't she with him?
So, unfortunately, my next man will have to be 6'2" and up.
Alright, not going to lie, we're starting off pretty intense. Maybe the rest won't be as bad, but 6'3" and up is 1.4% of all men.
Number two, you can't have it up. I need you built. I need you fit and going to the gym multiple times a week. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to date a fat guy. If I can be in the gym 5 days a week and be fit and care about how I look, you can do it.
Alright, this one is a little bit more subjective, and I had to do a lot of research for it, but what I came across was that the percentage of men that are very, very fit, meaning that they go to the gym multiple times a week, they have a body mass of around 10% to 12%, that is around 3% of men, and that's being very generous based off the studies that I found.
Not gonna lie, I got that. I don't even go to the
Whatever career
gym.
he's in, he needs to have multiple streams of income, and we need to be able to make as much money as possible. That's why I will never date a guy who works in like corporate. What is your 100K salary cap gonna do for me? The max you'll ever be able to get to is like what, 150? Yeah, no, we're good. I need you in a career that is going to make us money. I am a lover of luxury. I like expensive things. I like expensive vacations. So will you, if you're my man. So we need a career that can support that. Number 4, whenever we travel, he's got to be flying his business. I'm sorry, we're not staying in economy together. It's just not happening. Again, this is where the lack of salary cap is really gonna help. And number 5,
Bruh. Requiring only business classes. Great.
Bruh.
he's gotta have a really nice watch. I'm not really impressed when I hear somebody has a Rolex anymore because those can be really cheap. I would much prefer if you had an AP or a Patek and maybe multiple of them. The Rolex can be your day watch and it still better be 50K plus.
Okay, so the last three things.
Rolex, wow.
Having
multiple streams of income, only fly business class, and then a Rolex too?
Bruh.
Someone needs to get her up out of there. That's crazy. That can't. Let's see what he says.
Income, being able to fly not only in economy class but business class, being able to afford nice things, and having multiple luxury watches.
Bro, when I go to Nigeria, no lie, business class has got to be like at least 14 to 25K.
I'm going to say that this guy is going to have to be a millionaire or make $1 million a year. So I'm going to be really generous with this and say it's 1%. And Canada as well.
Camera? No. Or you just edit on the app.
It's her needs and criteria. So let's go ahead.
It'd be like being obsessed with your car all day, scrubbing the tires, boom, boom, boom. Guess what that guy's probably going to have? Probably not going to be stock tires. Now, for regular people, I don't give a fuck. If I buy an iPhone, I'm cool with whatever camera that motherfucker comes with. And some people get the new iPhones when they come out. But when I want to use pictures for my website, guess what I do use? A Nikon camera. Because Instagram is just Instagram, and my website and the brand is what I really care about. So I always use Nikon for those pictures.
Ahead and crunch the numbers. We have 164.4 million men in the United States and 20.25 million men in Canada. Adding both of those up, we have 184 to 185 million men. Now, it doesn't seem like she's really picky on age, so we're just going to go from 25 to 50 for this data set. That's about 60 million men rounded up based off all the data I saw in the United States, and about 6 million men for all the data I saw in Canada, which gives her a pool of 66 million men in that age category, and then we have to multiply the variables that she put out there. So that's 66 million times 1.4% for the height, times 3% for the fitness, and times 1% for the income. And this gives you a total of 277 men. So roughly 200 guys rounding up from US to Canada.
So if you do 270, let's do it. So from what she said, that's 277 men. Okay, so 277 men. Then, well, what are some major cities in Canada? We got Toronto, Montreal, Alberta, Winnipeg, Vancouver, Quebec. I don't even know if I said Toronto, but we'll just do Toronto again just to make it a good number, an even number. Not a number, sorry, 7. All right, let's just give them 8 cities, 8 major cities, right? That you actually want to meet people. 8. Then you do that plus the 50 states in the U.S. So that's only 58. They said that there's 277 men divided by 58 states, right? Divided by 58 states in Canada and the U.S. Oh my God, that gets you 4.77 guys per state.
That fit your criteria if you're not willing to compromise. And on top of that, they have to like you and want to commit to you.
That means that the guys that match up to what she wants is 4.5 guys. Let's just say 5. 5 guys per state match what she was looking for in a guy. 5 per state, which every state has more than 5 cities. This is wild.
You and be in a healthy relationship, which are
I hope that's rage bait, or she just needs to delete her channel.
Factors that I have not calculated because I don't really know your personality, because I just know you off this video. So let me know if you guys think in the comments below that she's going to find her man, and best of luck.
Yeah, it's crazy because there are so many women that could actually find happy relationships with men that care about them, but they're so greedy and money hungry that they'll probably never experience genuine love. I bet you of the 200 guys that are left, half of them are married and probably 2 or 3 of them are gay. She's basically saying she wants to date an NBA player, and the craziest part is, even if there is a regular guy who loves her, comes along, and they end up getting married, she's gonna think that she settled, and it's all based on criteria she just made up in her head. Let me know in the comments.
Oh, gonna watch this one too. 4.77 guys per state. Match what she was looking for in a guy. 5 guys per state. Which every state has more than 5 cities. This is wild.
5 guys per state. Which every state has more than 5 cities. Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll just keep going. Let's watch this one. This has got to be a good video.
Victims, okay, especially victims who are not even real victims. You want to be a real victim?
If you're in there, like the video, please like the video, please. And this guy, I'm already subscribed, but this is the Poor Man Podcast Reacts. He's pretty funny, man. This guy, he's got a lot of good takes, and he's pretty based, but yeah, and he be cracking me up. He be finding some good videos, man. He's obviously got a team. I've been subscribed probably since he was like at 250,000 subscribers, something like that. But yeah, we connected on Instagram, and I wasn't even streaming at that point and shit. But now we here and we reacting to him full circle. I gotta hit him up on IG.
Go get married for 40 years and then go get bent over in divorce court. Those are real victims. You're not a victim because
I can already tell just by looking at this girl's expression. Bruh. It's about to be something wild, man. And the hair dye.
fight as a squirrel, okay?
In like 30 years, there's gonna be settlements with women getting money back for hair dye. 100%. There's gonna be a correlation with people doing dumb shit and hair dye. Like this kind of dye. This is like the dye that you get at fucking Spencer's. This isn't like salon grade dye. This is like, dye that's given away on the streets of Portland for free.
That's a personal issue. This is my Think Before You Sleep professional victim fatigue. Let's get right into it.
I just wish there was something I could do for you all. Like improve public safety for disabled folks every day, you know? Oh, no thank you. Anyways.
For those of you who are confused, no, this masking video is not from 2020. It was released recently, like a month ago, and you have someone who is still saying that everyone has to wear a mask for COVID.
If you are wearing a mask in 2025...
Even though she's got like the Pokemon tattoo, that's pretty fire. But oh my god.
You need to be robbing a bank. If you're wearing a mask in 2025, you better be holding an old lady at knife point for her purse, okay? We're tired of this.
Because if you don't, then you're a bad person who deserves to be shamed for wanting to live your life normally. This person actually does a lot of masking propaganda, so let's see why.
Why do you talk about masks all the time? Because the pandemic never ended. The government just removed emergency status and normalized sacrificing our...
See, this is a problem, because these same people will be like, oh, keep on the mask because science, this, and that, science. Then you ask him, which I don't care what anyone does, but you ask him between like something about a gender and they can't tell you. That's the problem.
Most vulnerable.
Science is not only when you choose.
You know, it's weird how they were able to drop the emergency status and everything seems fine. It's almost like the risk of dying from COVID was heavily exaggerated and manufactured by horrendous policy decisions and the censorship of doctors with effective treatments. So this person who, by the way, works from
and
home...
a lot of the propaganda was sponsored by the people who came up with the vaccine. Nothing to see here, folks. This message was sponsored by Pfizer.
Doesn't have to deal with masking.
My only regret during COVID is not investing everything I own into Pfizer and Palantir. God damn.
For an 8-hour shift is suggesting that we go back to some of the lockdown policies of a couple years ago that crashed the economy, threw a bunch of people into poverty, and damaged everyone's mental health.
Crazy.
All for a disease that's basically killing nobody these days.
Controversial take, the lockdown did more damage than the actual virus did. Controversial take.
At some point, you have to do a cost versus benefits.
That might be facts. He might be spitting at that one.
Benefits analysis. And if you get the short end of the stick on that, then you do what you can to protect yourself.
Right.
But this whole masking 5 years after the lockdown started is not an uncommon belief, actually. I've seen a lot of people promoting it.
Oh, I'm COVID safe. If you guys aren't masking, I'm not going to be around you.
You should go out more.
Hold on.
It better be free. If I'm going out...
Oh, wow. Hold on. Let me go back 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. First off, this person. This is the person giving. Come on. Y'all taking advice from this person? Let's be real.
If you guys aren't masking...
Remember what if you didn't see it, remember what I said about hair dye.
I'm not going to be around you.
You should go out more. It better be free. If I'm going out, it has to be...
Okay, genuine question. Is this a man or a woman? I honestly don't know. I'm dead. I'm not even trolling. What is this? Man, woman, non-binary, androgynous, elephant, furry. I don't know what this is. The only thing I do know is that's the only thing I can visibly tell. But other than that, I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea what this is.
Be free, and there needs.
That's a beard, right?
Women are going to choose safety over freedom every time. So there's a systematic women are going to choose safety over freedom every time. So there's a systematic attempt to put women into positions of power so that the masses can be easier to control through fear. I genuinely believe that. Crazy tinfoil hat take. I
don't think he's a tinfoil hat take. I tell you, say, bro be spitting. Well, yo, when bro spits,
fatality.
He don't be missing that much, man.
I know, but let's keep going.
Yo, shout out to the people on Kick. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to YouTube, of course.
Both of those videos were filmed this year. Here's a whole page dedicated to masking propaganda with a comic that says, "Not masking is eugenics," followed by the caption talking about how the creator is mad that normal people on...
See? I was wearing a mask eugenics. This is crazy.
Don't want to wear a mask every time they go outside.
Actually, abortion is eugenics. Actually, look it up. Margaret Sanger.
Are you just going to wear a mask forever? Yeah. I can only imagine the tyranny we would live under if this person got any political power. But more importantly, everyone is just tired of this type of person constantly playing victim and then using that to either tell everybody what to do or demand free shit.
Bro, they're like professional fucking victims. Like, you've probably had a good life. Fuck is wrong with you people?
We're all tired of this, or fatigued as one might say. Because the ones who play the victim game are always the most
I'm not gonna lie, if any of these people that are like victims, if you guys know any that are, you know, they feel bad for everything about everyone, they just feel bad. As a black man, you could start with me. I'm gonna open up the money lines. Y'all could send me money since y'all feel so bad. You know? Shit is weird. These people, professional victim shit is weird as hell.
Empathic, self-centered, and awful people. So no one's being fooled by this fake compassion.
It's like attention seeking, right? Through compassion. Like they need, they really want attention for themselves, but they use other people to get it. Like they just get on the internet and start being like, yeah. Turning on the camera crying. Like it's freaking, like you just want attention though. Right? I don't know.
Why don't just disabled people wear masks then? Some disabled and immunocompromised people cannot get vaccinated.
Okay, see, now this person's... I don't know, I'm torn between this room. Yoshi's pretty dope. Right? Yoshi's cool. What's this Pokemon here? Poliwhirl? That was a fire Pokemon. Slowpoke. Bruh. He sucked at battling, but I guess a cool in general. Cool. Snorlax, that's a cool one. Staryu's pretty fire. She's got a Mew, a Gengar, so obviously she's a Pokemon enthusiast. The other little Labubu looking things, I don't know what those are. Immunocompromised people cannot get vaccinated or wear a mask. Okay. Let's just see what she's saying. But again, the hair dye.
Or wear a mask due to medical reasons, which is why it's crucial you should if you can. Where should I mask then? Everywhere? You should mask anywhere you think disabled people deserve to exist in safety. P.S. That's every public place.
For the record, this person's claiming that she's disabled because she's slightly autistic. Now, for one, never getting sick is bad for your immune system and makes you more vulnerable. Two, being...
Self-diagnosing yourself as autistic is crazy. And really, you're doing a disservice to people that are actually autistic, right? You're piggybacking off someone else's ailment.
Alive always carries risk, and nobody is masking every time they go outside forever in the extremely small chance they come across someone who has a compromised immune system and can't mask if they want to. Like, that's such a rare thing that realistically, I think this person's just overly fearful of catching COVID and is saying, what about these marginalized communities, to pretend that she isn't being selfish.
Yeah.
Because calling everybody murdering eugenicists if they don't cater to what you want is kind of self-centered.
Yeah.
Anyway, for those of you who didn't see the prior video,
That's what I'm saying. Like these people only care about themselves. Like whatever opinion they say, yo, you gotta get jiggy with it. You gotta listen to them no matter. They're like fucking tyrants.
Who is a 28-year-old asexual autistic person with low support needs who also has ADHD.
But she likes Pokemon, and that is based.
Did I get all those tags?
Exactly. That's what I was saying. She does like Pokemon. That's why I'm torn. But come on, like she. Why would you listen? Why would you listen? Take life advice from anyone that has all these ailments, supposed ailments, right? Like what the fuck? That doesn't even make any sense. It's like, so should Noah Lyle's track coach have no legs? Like what the fuck? Right? Like, does the guy with no arms teach you how to bench press? Like, what are we talking about? The guy with no hands teach you how to play video games? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Perfectly correct. I wouldn't want to be called a bigot.
Oh my gosh, I had an autistic meltdown this weekend and went nonverbal. Actually,
like it makes no sense. Like, if you're a person that is a freaking like you lose a leg, they're gonna pit you up with people that have also lost a leg to teach you. They're not gonna call an able-bodied 10-year-old to teach you about your life going forward. Like, some of this is common sense.
that would be a verbal shutdown, huh? Because being
She's got a lot of Pokemon dolls though, because they're like organized by color.
speaking or nonverbal is the
So you can look at mad blue ones, pink, gray.
You don't experience that, and you don't have to co-opt someone else's language to describe that experience.
Right.
Yes.
First off, one thing. Let me check something. One thing about that chick's room, right? They wanna make it seem like they're broke. That bitch got money, all right? All them fucking Pokemon dolls. A bitch got money.
Shabalaba ding dong, back to you. We have to stop acting like we actually know what these words even mean.
The asshole is the person who made the honest mistake and not the one who is meticulously correcting everyone. Anyway, basically all...
Like, am I wrong, chat? Like, my bitch's room is like flooded and decorated. Like, she look rich. Because that's clearly her house. She owns her own house. She's painting in all kinds of weird colors. She probably got mad money.
Courtney's content is centered around what level of the victim tier you're on, and she seems to revel in collecting various diagnoses like autism and ADHD.
See, look, she's got this 2-story place, right? That's coming from the downstairs. There's 1, 2. There's obviously a room downstairs. She's got a room for Pokemon dolls. Like, this is like a well-off person telling you about this, and then trying to add all these ailments to make their life worse than it is. Fuck is wrong with you? Like, you live a good life. Your house is decorated nice. The fuck you bitching about all the time?
So she can use that to claim that she is disabled and therefore oppressed.
You're paying mad money for tattoos. You're obviously spending mad money on hair dye.
Which really is just a personality trait that everyone finds annoying, because ultimately, the reason that they're playing the victim oppression game is to shield themselves from any criticism of their behavior.
Exactly.
Which brings us to a video that I made a little while back.
Okay. I don't know what that is. Someone could tell me in the chat what this is. I don't know.
Called Why the LGBT Movement is Failing, that included an entire 10 seconds of Courtney talking about some BS about being non-binary, and I basically responded with the same sentiment of this meme here, which is that once you see the bad hair...
Hold on. Hold on.
Haircut and the pink hair, you know this person's going to be annoying and offended by everything.
Yeah, if they look...
That's what the thing is. Why? Why?
Brother,
Why though? Why when you see that haircut does it have to be like that? Like every time I see the haircut, this is what I be hearing. That's her before? That's a pretty girl. That's a chill girl.
Of a 7-year-old like Illymation, who also thought people should criticize her. She just...
This girl's cooked.
decided to fight dirty and file a copyright strike on my video on her
Oh.
to get it removed.
By the way, that is like one of the cardinal sins on YouTube. You don't.
Not gonna lie, the way that the girl looked before, like she did nothing.
Copyright strike people. You're never supposed to try to take someone's livelihood away from them just because you're upset about something that they said about you. Weaponizing the copyright strike system is one of the quickest ways to be hated by every YouTuber on the platform.
Made this video here responding to that, where I pointed out that
Damn,
it's ridiculous
abuser.
that she's striking my video over a 10-second clip. I said
Yeah.
that she's engaging in copyright abuse to silence people
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Like then they engage in the bullying that they hate.
she doesn't like, and I ended that video by saying that I would be fighting the strike. Now we're all caught up to everything that's already been discussed on this channel. So to continue my point about my dislike of people who
Hopefully that guy was able to keep his channel. That's fucked up.
constantly play the victim card, allow me to use this next segment to point out how their demeanor completely shifts the minute they feel they have the opportunity to fight dirty and victimize the people they don't like.
And that's what really woke a lot of people up. When people realized that these types of people were willing to use force in order to get the results and to get people to do what they wanted them to do, that's when people stopped caring about their fake victimhood narrative. There was a whole era where people were literally self-diagnosing themselves and faking mental illness just to get attention because they don't have any talent.
Yo, that shit was during COVID. Like there was like a bunch of people that were bored as fuck at home, right? Bored as fuck at home, no jobs, and then they're just like sitting around at home, honestly, just making up genders and ways to make themselves feel special. Like that's what I really think it is. Even like these political people, like people want to be MAGA fucks or whatever, left side fucks, because they've never been a part of an actual team where they have to try out in their lives. And now this is a team that you don't have to try out for. If that makes any sense. You don't have to try out to be a MAGA warrior, right? They'll send you the hat for fucking free. You don't have to try out to be a fucking AOC stan while she's at the Met Gala fucking downing, probably drinking Ciroc with other celebrities that don't give a damn that kids are being trafficked. Like it's on both sides, but like you don't have to do anything to join that team. If that makes any sense. So people feel hyped to join one of these fucking teams. Oh, MAGA. I'm gonna put a MAGA sticker on my fucking ass crack. Like, what the fuck? And then, put a fucking Joe Biden poster, Biden Harris, and put it as a tarp over your goddamn house. Like, what the fuck? They don't know who you are, you fucking idiot. They don't know who you are. And you don't have no skin in the game to join that team. That's the reason why you motherfuckers hop on it. It was the same thing during COVID. They're bored as fuck. Like, let's think of a new gender because you're fucking bored. Let's think of a new ailment to fucking feel special because you're just a normal suburban white kid from Oregon that's lived a good fucking life, but you want an ailment so bad. That shit is fucking weird as fuck.
These are the same people who think that they're virtue.
Send the asteroid.
Was activists for tweeting things. I'm sorry, if you're not willing to go to jail, then you're not a real activist. Every real activist that I know went to jail.
Parallel.
Facts. Like all them people outside of what is it? Like if you're going to protest and you're wearing a fucking mask, the fuck you wearing a mask for? You don't want people to know what you stand for? Fucking idiots.
The alienation drama from last year where she tried to multiple times get me deplatformed because I made a video criticizing.
I'm sorry, this girl.
Brother.
Everyone has a type though. Sorry.
Anyway, getting to the part where she continues to fight dirty, after I released the dedicated video on her talking about her abusing the copyright system, Courtney went onto her Instagram and said this: on today's episode of alt-right creators doing what they do best, stop. You know what's really funny?
That's the crazy part is when someone disagrees, they're automatically alt-right. What makes someone alt-right then before you see posted a large anti-trans rant? So, let's just keep on.
These people are so obsessed with making sure that everyone labels them properly, yet anytime they are faced with people who have differing opinions, they mislabel them as alt-right or Nazis.
Yeah.
I'm not alt-right. Alt-right is a bunch of white supremacists who want an ethno-state, and I have openly stated many times that I don't like racism or identity politics. So it's nice to see that Courtney believes she deserves a respect that she doesn't give to other people. Moving on, Think Before You Sleep posted a large anti-trans rant video. Stop again. It was not anti-trans.
See, that's what these people do. They use the trigger words They use the trigger words to try to get people on their side automatically. So then if you don't agree with them, automatically you're in the wrong. These people are just professional losers, man. Honestly.
It was a video talking about how sociopathic the activists are and how even LGBT people don't like the activist.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can't say that it's wrong for Lily Tino to dress like Miss Rachel and then advertise an OnlyFans account on the same page, then Courtney is basically saying that people can't criticize anything a gay person does or a trans person.
See, like, this is weird. My thing is, like, people can sell whatever they want. Why you got the Blue's Clues background? My bad. Like, why? Why the Blue's Clues background? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? I'm just not understanding why the Blue's Clues background. Like, for what? It's weird.
Person does.
Well, part of the reason why people don't like it is because these people aren't real activists. They don't actually believe in anything. They just want virtue signaling points by making tweets online. They're not active.
That's the best word that I learned since COVID. Virtue signal. Right? A lot of motherfuckers pretending they care about some shit that affects their lives that they really don't care about.
They're just mentally ill. And I'm not going to lie. For a while, it seemed like we were going to let 210 mentally ill people on Twitter really dictate the direction the country was going to go. I'm happy we reeled that in a little bit.
Before You Sleep posted a large anti-trans rant video and got mad when I got it removed for copyright because it illegally used my content, and they still don't know how copyright works.
Should we go look at this girl's Instagram? Nah, actually, no.
That.
God forbid this video makes it to her and I got smoked. Fuck that.
Are you misgendering me, Courtney? I am not a they, them. And last, here's the best part. After complaining about cyberbullying, Courtney finishes by saying, if you could thumbs down, report, or leave a good comment for me, I would appreciate it.
Telling people to mass report. I mean, if that's not bullying, I don't know what is.
As I'm being spammed by their alt-right followers right now. And then she leaves a link to my video in the post, followed by a screenshot showing that she watched an ad. Thanks, Courtney. I appreciate your financial support. I also appreciate how you're essentially crying about cyberbullying here, as you tell your 200,000 Instagram followers to go mass flag, dislike bomb, and harass a creator who is defending himself against you abusing the copyright system on YouTube.
Right.
How are you the victim? And keep in mind that the result of her post was that I received a shitload of negative comments from her followers, really leading by example by showing that you think that bullying is wrong. Again, I love how
100%, because they're gonna bully if you don't agree with them. So actually, she's in control of the whole narrative of her group. There is no free speech. It's her group. She has 200,000 followers. She can just spam your page until you bow and agree with whatever the fuck her narrative is. Send the asteroid.
This all parallels the Alienation drama, where she essentially did the same thing.
Yeah.
She complains about being harassed while at the same time tells her followers to harass me, cries to Noah Samson about it so he would tell his followers to harass me.
Okay, this is what I said again earlier. If you watch it earlier, maybe Steven sees this if he's in here. Clip this. The hair.
And says thank
20 years, people are going to be getting money. They're going to be a part of a lawsuit. Watch for hair dye. Hair dye and brain mass.
you to, and gives no pushback to a friend who said I should kill myself.
But that's the whole thing. It's screaming help so that white knights come out and do your bidding for you. It's
in any way. This is a bad person, followed by passive aggressive don't like pink hair, then you, especially considering people like Aliemation's good friend Noah Samson, who's moved on to telling his followers to commit acts of terrorism. And wouldn't it be a damn shame if someone had an old deleted tweet from Aliemation where she was encouraging terrorism in 2020? Wouldn't it?
Protest, riot, do everything you must do to make them hear, and you make them listen. I don't know what she's doing. I don't think she's igniting anything.
Just horrible. If someone pointed out that poor little Aliemation, who was always the victim, was cheering for innocent people having the shit kicked out of them and their property being destroyed. Wouldn't it be awful if someone had an archive of when Twitter likes were still public and had a post that she liked with a bunch of buildings on fire saying no justice, no peace.
It's funny because the weakest people always cheer on anarchy and they cheer on revolution, not understanding that revolution is usually very bloody, and they're the ones that probably wouldn't survive the revolution if there actually was a revolution. And then they got all these cute little hashtags self-identifying themselves as being a part of the revolution. Newsflash, the revolution isn't gonna have merch. Revolutions are extremely bloody and usually not very good.
No wonder her and Noah get along. Both of them love terrorism. But I digress. You see, what Courtney has done here with this Instagram post is not only violate YouTube's cyberbullying policy, but she also violated Google's terms of service. Anyway,
Well, we might have did the reverse, a little honor.
as I said in the earlier video, I will be fighting Courtney's abuse of the copyright system. The way that works is that you file a counterclaim, and the person who filed the strike has 10 business days to prove to YouTube that they filed a lawsuit or the video goes back up. Since Courtney was insistent that I had broken the law, and because she said she talked to someone at YouTube and they said it was copyright infringement, I hired a lawyer. Ethan Klein's lawyer,
Oh, man,
actually.
they took it far.
And after I finished the initial consultation, I just started laughing. Just so everyone's up to speed, any creative work that you make, like a song or a YouTube video, is by law instantly copyrighted so that people can't resell it or claim it's theirs, unless they want to get sued. However, there's an exception to copyright called fair use, which says that you can use people's copyrighted works for the sake of things like parody, education, or commentary, provided that your use of the work
Boom.
doesn't act as a replacement for it, and provided that your input on whatever you used creates some sort of transformative change that alters how people interpret it.
Right.
This is what allows for doing things like a movie review and using clips from that movie without having to ask the company. So I'm arguing that my use of Courtney's content is fair use. Now, that would have to be held up in a court of law, but since I only used 10 seconds and I gave commentary that argued against what she was saying,
Yeah, they're
it's
just
almost
they're just literally bullying, bro. Like
that
that's
it
what
would
they're
be ruled
doing.
as fair use. But that's not why I thought this whole thing was funny after talking to a lawyer. Now, I'm going to be brief on these specific reasons for why Courtney is screwed because I'm not trying to educate my opponent. That would be a stupid move. However, I will say that basically the reason I was laughing is because the amount of damages that she's legally allowed to pursue for copyright infringement of that 10-second clip is almost nothing compared to how much it would cost to sue me. She would be putting a second mortgage on that pink house to afford it. That's if she wins. However, if she loses, which is very likely, it would be incredibly easy for me to prove that her takedown was malicious, which means I can countersue for my lawyer fees, and that won't be cheap for her. So let me be very clear when I say that if somebody were to put me through a massive waste of time lawsuit like that and didn't have the liquid cash to pay for it, I would be brutal in trying to seize every single piece of property that they value until the fees were paid.
Yeah.
I very much believe in the fuck around and find out policy.
Yeah.
And if you want to get so pissy about someone criticizing your pink hair that you turn it into a legal battle, then I'll make sure that you understand why it's a stupid idea to file a lawsuit against somebody because your feelings got hurt.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You can't take steps back. People who are willing to weaponize lawfare have to understand that they can't do that, and sometimes it takes lawfare in order to fight back.
Yo, they're gonna have to get that bitch's channel probably, or at least a strike or something, keep her in check so that she doesn't use her lynch mob to try to come after people. Yo, let's look at the comments. Make mental institutions great again. That's freaking funny. She can't be too concerned about catching COVID germs with all them tattoos. Oof, got him. Pure septum theory is real. Again, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes you can't keep taking steps back. Sometimes you can't keep folding to the will and bending to the will of these people as they try to weaponize the state or the government or lawfare against you. Sometimes you got to fight back. I am 100% with them. Yeah, if she wants to get the law involved, the gloves are off for sure.
Because once you stop being emotional about this, you're going to realize how financially stupid this was for
Yeah.
you. Now, as for what's happened so far legally, I filed a counterclaim and she backed down. Probably because she doesn't have a lawyer or any actual understanding of how the law works, and she doesn't want to lose a lawsuit. Actually, just for laughs, let's go over how I know she doesn't have a lawyer. For starters, she said, a person at YouTube told me it was copyright infringement, instead of saying something like, my lawyer said it was copyright infringement.
Actually, actually, no. 10 seconds of edited footage with no overlays or edits does not qualify as fair use for unique video content, even if a few seconds is violation if it's not an advertisement. I worked in the creative space for years and I'm quite familiar with copyright. That's why Human Rep at YouTube approved it. They're just mad someone finally submitted a claim, but all their videos could be easily removed. That's why commentator content has so many issues from a liability standpoint. BS.
Not to mention that YouTube purposefully does not take a legal stance on these issues because they don't want to be held liable. So Courtney was probably talking to a secretary or an AI chatbot that she thought was a human.
Right.
Now, let me further emphasize how stupid it is to not consult legal counsel for stuff like this. Because Courtney 100% does not know how to shut the fuck up, which, as the defendant, personally, I love. So after she made that post telling everyone to mass flag my channel, she made a YouTube community post talking about my video where people were happy to confirm that they were mass flagging my video that broke no rules, which again violates YouTube's community guidelines. Here's evidence of that. The great thing about this post is that it helps my case for fair use. Her calling me alt-right and transphobic is a public admission that our viewpoints are diametrically opposed.
Right.
Thanks, Courtney. That'll make it much easier to argue in a court of law that my commentary is transformative and fair use because I'm arguing a viewpoint that opposes yours.
Oh yeah, and by the way, if you do decide to take somebody to court because you're not taking any steps back, just remember to be quiet about the situation and let your lawyer do what they're supposed to do. Right now, she's making this easy for him.
The great part is that she deleted this post. Another indicator that she doesn't have a lawyer, because deleting evidence like that is called spoliation, and there are penalties for that in court. I mean, she'd have to be an idiot to think I didn't save it. Speaking of, Courtney had no problem running her mouth all over the comment section of that post, and it would be a damn shame if somebody read through every single public comment she made and archived them. I mean, she was super arrogant about how knowledgeable she is about copyright law and how she has some sort of connections at YouTube. I guess it didn't work that well because my video is back up.
Fatality.
Here's a comment that says, "They're weird as hell for getting upset over this. Even if it is fair use as some people claim, you have a right to not be in a video if you don't want to." There they go misgendering me again. I'm not a they, them. And no, she doesn't have the right to not be criticized. Courtney is an influencer, and because she posts herself in the public square, people are allowed to comment on her.
Exactly.
If you don't want people commenting on you, then don't post stuff on the internet. Courtney responds by agreeing and saying that transphobic comments make a video not fair use? What? Did I read that right? Here's a comment where she's openly acknowledging that she told her followers to go harass me and how much she appreciates them doing that. And last but not least, you could use this comment to argue that the reason that she struck the video is because of the criticism and not because any copyright infringement was committed. Let me just emphasize that we have a ton of evidence that Courtney filed that strike in bad faith. And just as a reminder for those of you who haven't seen the video that can
It's ma'am!
why the LGBT movement is failing, note that video was primarily about predators like Lily Tino filming in the Disneyland bathrooms with children present, advertising.
Why is that person in the bathroom with kids?
OnlyFans on a page that features.
Oh yeah. If you're going after children, I am transphobic. If you want to be in the same bathroom as women, then yes, I am transphobic. I don't want my wife and I don't want my daughter having to go into the bathroom with a grown-ass goddamn man. Just because you're wearing pink and overalls doesn't... Until 16 to start. Yeah, all of these people should be put in prison. All of these women involved... To start. Yeah, all of these people should be put in prison. All of these women involved in this bullshit right here, needs to be put in prison. If you're a man, if the is judged based on the...
I wasn't allowed to pick out what dinner I was having. If I didn't like what's at the dinner table, I had to sit down and eat that damn dinner, let alone choose. This is... Hopefully that sound wasn't crazy. I probably hit it a couple times because this is just... Oof. Man.
Results of their children. What are our children right now? They're addicted to porn. They're addicted to video games. They're damn near retarded. Their literacy rates are dropping. They're telling them to get sterilized and telling them that it's okay for them to get these gender-affirming care surgeries. Obesity and diabetes amongst children is skyrocketing. We have completely abandoned our kids, and this is the final result of it. We've let these fucking predators and these sick people, especially in the medical industry that were just trying to make a bunch of money, promote this stuff to kids, and it's just insane to me. The best investment you can make in the country is focusing on the kids, because they're going to literally be the future of the country. And I just think over the last 10 years, as a country, we've completely neglected and abandoned them. If gender is just a social construct, then why do you need to give kids hormones? It just doesn't even make sense.
You know that, okay?
Who's the bad person here? Courtney
I
is
saw no
literally
lies.
defending child predators and saying I'm the hateful one because I spent 20 seconds in a video saying I don't like her pink hair and I think she's annoying. Everybody is tired of people like this. Everybody is tired of adults like this who behave like 5-year-olds, wagging their fingers and telling everyone what to do.
POV, you stop living the life you thought a proper adult should and start living for what brings your...
She literally lives in a Blue's Clues house. Crazy. She constructed the life she wanted. Kudos to her.
Everyone catered to me because I'm a child. I'm afraid of COVID, so here's this drawing I made to call you a piece of shit for not wearing a mask. You know, if you're a 28-year-old who has Peter Pan syndrome and want to play with children's toys, eat the diet of a kindergartner, and live inside of your obnoxiously pink house that I'm sure your husband is only pretending to like because he's afraid of you, then go ahead. It's America. Live how you want to live in private.
This guy that makes this video, he's pretty funny.
But the minute you start bringing your childish bullshit around me is the minute that I start caring. And the minute you start pretending to be a victim as an excuse to treat people like shit is the minute I have a problem.
And that's not even considering the larger community of all disabled folks who also...
Well, bro, the pictures of her before... I'm sorry, I keep fucking with this mic. This habit. Bro, the pictures of her before and how she looks now is crazy. Like, that is wild. Like, how she looks now is incredible. That's why. Boom. Boom. Like, how she looks now is like, I don't know, man. Like, it's pretty freaking weird, man. She definitely got, tattoos are cool, Pokemon is cool. Oh, that leg one is pretty fire, but like, the dramatic weight gain,
chronic stress and dysregulation,
the different makeup, like what spark? I wonder what sparks all of this.
from unmet accessibility.
Oh shit, that YouTube's fire. Blastoise, and then what is this blue Pokemon? Shit. Meryl, fire.
Needs and living in disabled bodies in a disability.
W Pokemon in her
Who
room.
cares? Survival of the fittest, buddy. Humans became weak when people with peanut allergies were allowed to live. These are the types of people who just weren't fit to survive. And look at her now. She's just like living in air conditioning. She can't even walk outside without having a panic attack, and she wants to tell us how we're supposed to live our lives.
Right. We live in a disability hostile world where we have a ton of accommodations and legislation to help disabled people, as well as economic supports for people who are unable to work. I mean, this chick should check out World War II Germany if she wants to see a government that's hostile towards disabled people. But ultimately, this line of messaging is not helpful to the people.
Yeah, that's true. Because if they read history books, like when someone was disabled, they got them up out of there. Because they're like, yo, every person needs to be able-bodied to be prepared to fight for, you know, our right to have a country.
People that she claims to be advocating for, which is typical of activism. And I get tired of people who have made it their life's mission to infect others with philosophy that turns them into useless victims.
And as someone who's black myself and has observed a lot of the mindsets that permeate within the black community, I think the one thing that's holding a lot of us back is the victimhood mentality. I've never been a fan of any group of people looking at me and saying, poor you because of this. And
well, the reason why people love victimhood is because there are a lot of people who are losers and they want a reason, or they want somebody to blame for the reason they are a loser. And the funniest part is them
100% are people that want a reason to blame for why they're a dick. I'm a full moon rising Cancer. That's why I am the way I am. No. How about you just a bitch? How about imagine a man just being like someone says, I'm an emotional whatever. I'm a Cancer by night and a Aquarius by day. Okay, so what about the guy that just randomly hits a woman? Can he now blame it? It's because he's a rising Cancer and Cancers act emotionally? He's a Cancer Scorpio? Probably not. Then it's not okay if he's beating on people, right? Like, what the fuck? No, the motherfuckers go to jail, and they can't blame it on fucking astrology.
them quitting and blaming others for their failures instead of observing themselves and how they could be better.
100%. Just be like, that person's a bad person. It's not because they're a Leo. It's not because they're an Aquarius. It's not because they're a Virgo. It's none of that. That person is bad, singularly. instead of grouping everyone together. That's the problem. Y'all like to group shit together when it's convenient, right?
Is the thing that makes them a loser. You could be not doing well, but as long as you stay in the fight, you continue to grow as a person, you try to be a better person, you try to work on your flaws, you're not a loser. A loser is a person that just throws their hands in the air, they quit, and then start blaming other people for their own problems. But the reason why people love the victim mentality is because it's an easy way to justify you being a loser without having to look at yourself. And the problem is when you make the heroes in society a bunch of losers, then the next generation is just going to aspire to be the heroes, and those are a bunch of losers. Being brave used to mean that you were a firefighter. Now being brave means that you're like coming out as gay.
Right, this victim mindset is rampant in a lot of communities, and it's not helpful to anyone because it just demoralizes them into achieving far less than their potential. Usually that results in them demanding stuff from everyone that they could have just gotten for themselves. What's worse in Courtney's case, though, is that not only will she tell disabled people to avoid assimilating into normal society as much as they're able to, but also she'll tell them to self-diagnose mental disabilities, which is just the worst health advice. And apparently, this is an entire trend on TikTok.
We've seen the rise of self-diagnosed mental illness. The term neurodivergent went mainstream, which most...
See, that's the shit they gotta get rid of, man. People need to go to the same doctors that y'all believe COVID is this, COVID is that. Go to those same doctors to diagnose you with what's wrong with you.
referred to autism and ADHD. And
Tired of hearing about people that were scared to read in school, literally scared to read, diagnosing people, right?
Notice that it's always women that do this type of stuff, and I actually do believe that there is a mental health issue right now with modern women. I do genuinely believe that. And I think it permeates as mass hysteria, and I think that a lot of other women start to feel like they have these mental illnesses because so many other women do. And it starts to be like an impressionable groupthink type of thing where women start to have mental illnesses because they've been influenced by other women coming up with fancy words to believe that they're mentally ill. And also they've tried to tie mental illness to some type of virtue too. So not only are you mentally ill, you're virtuous for being mentally ill, and
it's 1,000%
accountable because your mental illness is your mental illness.
Traction on platforms like TikTok where users self-diagnosed and demanded accommodations for these conditions like workplace flexibility, using their conditions as an excuse to shrug off adulthood and evade responsibility. So not only are you mentally ill, you're virtuous. People started collecting labels like they were personality points, non-binary, disabled, neurodivergent, polyamorous, and became offended if other didn't and demanded accommodations for these conditions like workplace flexibility, using their conditions as an excuse to
All TikTok is doing in this respect is making people friendless and unlikable without giving them any perspective as to why people outside of the internet don't want to be around. A disservice to everyone who needs help or accommodations to survive.
Fireworks suck because they scare autistic and neurodivergent people too. 4th of July is a racist holiday that only celebrates the freedom of a select few.
Okay, not only do we have to wear a mask everywhere, but now fireworks are bad because they offend autistic people, and the 4th of July is racist? I have to mask every day, but you can't wear earplugs for a few hours once a year? You see what I mean?
Yeah, she's the type of person that tries to just take the wind out of your sails at a 4th of July party. You just go, hey, pour her a shot. Somebody come help this buzzkill.
Yeah, 100%. Like, you're having fun, and they're like, bringing up all this bullshit.
Look, get her up out of here. Pour her another shot. Have a drink. Relax, brother. It's fine. Everything's fine.
And all irony is completely lost on her, as she is a Korean who complains about bullshit like Halloween cultural appropriation, as she dresses like an anime character from Japan. So everyone's done with this. Elon bought Twitter and stopped banning people for criticizing these professional victims.
Yeah.
And because of that, all of the other social media sites had to stop doing that to compete.
Right.
So, Courtney, maybe it's time to learn how to ignore criticism that you don't like, or respond to it in the coliseum of ideas, instead of using the typical radical leftist below-the-belt cancel culture tactics.
Yep.
Because those don't work anymore. Anyway, thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter and also...
Yeah, there was that era where you just couldn't even talk or speak up about these things just being silly. And the moment Elon bought Twitter, I must say there was definitely a cultural shift where people were actually able to talk about these things, and a bunch of people realized, no, everybody believes that this is bullshit. And ever since then, this whole ideology's just been on the downhill. Nobody actually believes this stuff. Nobody ever did, but just because you would lose your job if you said anything about it, that was a big issue. But now that that's gone, so is all this BS.
That was a good video. Alright, man. I think I'm gonna hop off stream, man. My phone's about to die. 1 year around the sun. Wait, what does that mean? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I should just hop off, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think? Well, an hour ago, damn, I could have chilled. I don't know. What do y'all think? I might. I ain't gonna lie. I might watch some anime. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me see who's here. I don't know if I should watch another video. How long have I been on stream for? How long have I been on? Oh, I've been on for 2 hours 30 minutes. That might be longer than my last streams. Let's see. Let's see. Ben Shelton. What the fuck happened to him? Why is this on my? Okay. How Fresh and Fit is on. You might get in a rabbit hole if I start watching After Hours. You know what I'm saying? You might get in a rabbit hole. Oh shit! Hold on. Yo. Okay. No. We're good. All right. Let's see. I feel like we're already on like such a good groove. Let me check. Let me see. Let me see. What's our longest stream? I like the thumbnail. Thumbnail is pretty hard. So, oh shit, we're up to 87 views. I know this is nothing to a bunch of people, but hey, I'm just starting out, man. We got 1,000 views between two and all these old videos. I should probably just delete some of these old videos, clean everything up, because this freaking entertaining on Tucker Carlson shit. I should almost got my channel taken down, and it was bullshit. Hold on, let's see. Lives. Boom, this is one watching. Okay, so the last soccer stream, 21 views. That's not bad. Night Just Disorder, 40 views. That's pretty tight. Let's go. That's pretty tight. The last time I had the Red Pill, 87 views. That's pretty cool. Ooh, that's what we gotta do next. Crime stories. But the thing is, I like to go to crime stories in the middle, because I like to have the whole stream just be about, we just watch wild crime stories the whole time. That was 1 hour 56. Then I did the one where Queso snitched. That was a good stream. That was 70 views. Wow. I mean, look, no one cared about the one with Shannon fired. But Tony Hawk stream did better than that. Tony Hawk, that was 18. I think it was at the same time. Sister Hong was crazy. 32 views. Nelk was then 9 Yahoo. Oh, another 24. That's 24. These ones are just... See, the football ones are probably nice like that. Or someone 70. So some of these thumbnails were epic. Right? Ooh, that was a Give Me a Hug one. Ramadan stream. Damn, well, an hour 39. What was the one I did? This was the longest stream. But I was just playing FIFA the whole time, so I don't even... Those streams go by really quick. You know what I'm saying? Because both of these are Milton. So that means I was streaming for about 6 hours. 5.5 hours. Right? And my thumbnail was fire. My thumbnail was elite. These ones I never understood what made 1, 6, 3, 9. Damn, but see, look. I never used to get views. 7, 4. That's when I was in the sauna playing. 7, 4, 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a while. Then like, boom. So that's a year. That's a year. But then again, I wasn't streaming enough. 2 years ago. So that year was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times a year is unacceptable. That ain't gonna happen again. Then let's see, 1 year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 streams. I doubled my streams from last year. So yeah, that's already gotta go up. In 7 months, I've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Boom. So I did 12, 24. I'm already at 20 now. So let's say my thinking now is, so I did 12, 24. So I doubled 24. Now let's say mine is 48. So that'll be our stream goal for the rest of the year. 48. 48 streams. Let's see if we can hit that. You know? Right? Because if I just keep adding on 12, so let's say at the very least 36 streams, right? But we're gonna aim for 48. We're gonna able to double, boom, boom. Then I get to 80, boom. You know what I'm saying? Boom. That's a good goal. That's a good goal. See? Yo, support the channel, man, please. Support the channel, man. Support the channel. Can. Destiny's live right now. Why does it have hold on. Myron and Fresh, Poetic Flacco, Vlad. Those are probably like the most people I watch, right? I kind of stretched this one. I kind of dragged it. Oh, Trinidad James.
As messages to plaintiff through third parties, and in some instances using anonymous message services. By way of example, the defendant, as recently as a week ago, texted this to Devin Haney. You know you missed this damn pussy. I love you, and I want my family back. That's all, that's all. Tell me what you want. See, she dangling that pussy like a tool. Nigga, you come on, you know you want this pussy. Come on, let's get back together. You know why? And this is why she's doing it. Says the defendant conduct demonstrates a pattern of using threats, manipulation, and false accusations to gain financial and legal advantages. When the plaintiff refused to increase her monthly allowance from $11,000 to $15,000, which, by the way, yo, Devin Haney, I hope you realize from this goddamn Diddy lawsuit, bro, you was overpaying her. You overpaying her, Crody. 50 baby mama was taking 10 bands, and she was doing freak offs. Okay, multiple of them all the time. So you was paying $11,000 for what? It said
$11,000 a month is crazy. What do you need that for?
So when he wouldn't upgrade the money from $11,000 to $15,000 a month, she cut off access to their daughter, and the plaintiff
How's David Haney even making enough to pay this?
Responded by season payment. At which point the defendant filed the restraining order. So when the money stopped, the restraining order started, and made a public social media post portraying the plaintiff as an absentee father. Despite the defendant's claims that she fears for her safety, she continued to voluntarily engage with the plaintiff, request money, agreed to visits, and made no contemporaneously
And then we'll be both waving the fucking flags together.
There you go.
That's
Which we
my
have no
son.
problem with. Okay. We have no problem with.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, has he seen it? Like, was he there when you delivered the baby, or were you guys already not friends anymore?
No, we recently had a falling out.
Okay.
Right?
So, but he was there in the beginning. Like, did he ever play with the kid or anything?
Was he there during
birth?
No.
No.
No, he was just Uncle Leo. That's what he would call himself.
But so he saw the kid and held the kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's what I mean.
Yeah, they hung out. He bought him Christmas and birthday.
Chat,
presents
obviously I'm
and stuff.
trolling, bro. It's a choice. Nigga, y'all are... I'm playing, guys. It's a choice, nigga. God damn.
It's a comedy skit.
Gay jeans, get it, put jeans on. Relax, it's funny. Whatever.
It's a comedy skit, by the way.
Right.
We're
Okay.
comedians.
No, I
Fresh.
mean that's the first I've heard that. So
One of the first we ever heard on the show. So.
all right, interesting.
Good story.
What about you? What's your name?
Sunny,
All right, Sonny, how old are you?
28,
Where are you from?
Stop the cap.
Connecticut.
Okay.
Oh, him too.
Where in Connecticut you from?
Sterling, Plainfield.
Plainfield?
It's like the farm area. We're next to Rhode Island.
Okay. You're like far east.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, how far are you from the casinos?
40 minutes.
It's called Plainville?
Plainfield.
Plainfield.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of that.
The casinos,
But yeah, there's Miss Mohegan Sun and a bunch of other places over there.
I used to actually work at a casino. So
Yeah.
Right, stop reading the chat, nigga. Chat's funny,
Yeah,
bro.
Mohegan Sun and what are the other ones there? Foxwoods.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think.
It's just Mohegan Sun and Foxwoods.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, big casino area over there in eastern Connecticut. Okay, so you're like right on the border of Rhode Island.
Yep.
All right. What do you do for work?
Just OnlyFans and content creating.
She belongs to the streets.
I'm assuming it's spicy content.
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd you get into OnlyFans?
Yay!
I don't. Oh, okay. So I guess I was working back at my normal coffee shop.
Alright, we're gonna watch this for a little bit. Fuck it.
Just a job.
Let me get my
I just,
charger.
like, heard about it through the grapevine.
Through the
And,
grapevine.
You know, just like always got told I was pretty and stuff. So I was like, you know, just like a little side hustle.
Niggas
And then
lying.
it kind of just became full time eventually. Yeah.
All right. So do you live in Miami now, or do you still in Connecticut?
Still in Connecticut, trying to make my way down here.
All right. So you're just visiting. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Relationship status for you.
Single.
All right. Highest education.
Yeah, she could just get the charger.
Cool. All right. You went to Plainfield High, I'm guessing.
Yep, yep.
All right. Are your parents together?
No.
Were they control for you?
Yes, but leaning off of it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And then ethnicity white or
It's mixed.
what was it mixed with?
Meth?
No, you didn't.
No,
What? Yo,
So-
Fresh.
so-
That's messed up, man.
No, you didn't. Nigga. No.
We're comedians, by the way.
No,
This is a comedy
it's
skit.
good. It's good. It's a little bit French Canadian, a little bit Native American, and I think an eighth African American.
What?
Mhm.
So she gets.
Oh no, thanks that part.
On my mom's side, my grandfather is half black.
All right, so clear the air. You don't no drugs, right?
No.
Okay, cool. You pause for a minute. I don't know much.
Sober,
All right,
don't even really drink.
All right, cool. Stay fresh.
Just dick.
What?
Just dick.
Yeah, pretty much. Not even that too often.
All right, your body count?
Yeah, body count. Yeah.
Okay. Body count. It's like.
It's over 9,000.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I've been there very fun. All the
Sure, Randy Moss.
Yeah, but like I do the
he's
celibacy.
84, right?
I don't
Catch
go
your balls,
out
yo.
and do the sex anymore.
No?
No,
Focus,
it's
focus.
just like it's not worth it.
She look hungry.
Goals, plans. I need somebody on my level, and that's
She look hungry.
where I am right now. With
Okay.
everybody around me.
What's your level?
She's glowing up, bro. She's getting better. Okay.
Yeah, I just need somebody that. I'm sick of playing the 1950s housewife and still working 80, 70 hours.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so like, I don't mind cooking, cleaning, taking care of you, doing your laundry, grocery shopping, whatever. That at the end of the day, if I'm working just as much as you and doing those things and you're finding something to nitpick at,
Yeah,
and then dumping me because you're not happy with yourself,
Yeah,
what the hell are you gonna
come
be happy
on.
about?
They dump you?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, so like.
Why'd the last guy leave?
That was the last guy's excuse, and the guy before that.
Oh, okay.
What was the specific grievance again?
Nothing, that they're just not happy with themselves.
Just not happy with themselves?
Yeah, I think it's just an excuse.
They're not happy with themselves, so they leave her.
It's not you, it's me.
It's not you, it's me.
Or honestly, honestly, I think I might just be a little too independent. Back what you were getting at
Might be it.
with
Yeah.
girls taking over masculine roles.
Fresh be trolling like a
Now I just
bitch.
need to focus on being myself and being independent successfully until I can be in that soft.
How old are you again?
28.
28.
2 years left.
I mean, no.
Women in New York City don't even have kids until their mid-30s. They're working on their
Careers.
Yeah.
That's
right.
What,
that's where I am.
That's why they're cooked. Yeah.
I don't want to say cooked.
They're scorched.
Yeah,
There's a lot of pretty,
you need a cook, man.
a lot of pretty women in their mid-30s.
Are you hungry? I got you. After the show. Chris, you got it, right?
Yeah, some meat, yeah.
Some meat?
A burger.
Yeah, what are you on today, bro?
I have a burger in the fridge. I'm serious, I have a burger in the fridge.
What the hell are you on today, man?
Man, do you know these guys?
Bro. You know these niggas, you guys like conspire before the show to just
No,
talk to this nigga.
violate?
Listen, I'm trying to help Fresh out here, man. Fresh,
I mean, I'm all for it. What the hell wrong, Johnny?
You on what? I mean, Fresh is spraying Fresh right now, man. He's still hyped up from last night.
Nigga, what happened last night?
The queens we had on last night, the black queens.
Oh, they're beautiful, man.
I know.
Oh, okay, yeah. Right, interesting.
Good intros.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah.
Good sports. Rumble?
Interesting panel.
Oh, chats.
Yeah. We can read some chats and then go into Rumble.
And
how
then the
many?
video.
How long have we been on air so far? Okay, we'll go. Yeah. Okay, I see. Never mind. I can see numbers here.
Cool.
The books cover sometimes. Okay, black girl next.
They're gonna go to
looks like she
Rumble.
could headbutt the shit out of somebody.
What are you talking about? Who are they talking
With you.
I can see what you're saying.
Right? Because when you're friends with, when men are friends with other men, that guy, there's an understood agreement that you are only friends because they provide some kind of value. Like men understand this unspoken rule of you must be an asset, right? Men understand this from a very young age. You're not an asset, nobody wants to fuck with you, right? If you're a bum, nobody's gonna save you. If you're fat, no one's gonna save you. If you're a loser, no one wants to be around you. So we deal with consequences. But with women, though, a lot of girls, if they're pretty, what ends up happening is guys will just be friends with them just because, right? And then the woman doesn't feel like she needs to do anything to reciprocate in that friendship.
That
A lot
is
of women
true.
feel like, I'm here, that's your fucking prize. I don't need to bring anything to you of value. You get to be seen with me and you get to be friends with me. So that's how women evaluate. I'm not saying that's you, but I'm saying like most of the time when girls have male friends,
Well, up in the chat. You guys have in my chat,
the
man.
guy does significantly more for the girl than the girl does for the man. And most male-female friendships are one-sided. Now, let me be clear. Are there situations where a girl can be friends with a guy and she actually adds value? Maybe she has contacts. Maybe she has a certain job where she can hook him up. Of course. I remember one girl, she was a flight attendant.
Yeah.
She
Airline
had
miles.
buddy miles and shit, right? That's an example, but that's far and few between. Most women don't do that with their guy friends. They just extract value, guy gets nothing back, and he waits around trying to get sex.
You guys are traumatized too.
Well, I mean, this isn't
For
even.
realists.
I mean,
I get what you're saying.
not
It's
even
a
me
general
being-
concept, but
yeah, I'm, like it's not even me being traumatized. I'm speaking from kind of a bird's eye view here, and like that call literally cemented it.
Yeah.
He knew he didn't have a chance. Didn't save your number.
Yep.
Doesn't remember who you are. That's called cutting your losses
Yes.
as a man. He knew
smart.
that.
Tell you, Rumble's been getting cooked today. You know what I'm saying? Rumble's like I forgot what they use. There's like a certain type of processor that they use, but it's pretty cooked today. Like the chat's moving quicker than this. Oh, there it
My
goes.
own personal experiences for real, because guys, well, I'm not an ugly girl, so I know exactly where he's coming from.
Facts.
'Cause I done had guy friends for years that they stick around. I know they stick around because
They want to smash.
they want to smash, but
Just not you.
just not me.
And I'm glad that you guys generally understand the concept. Most women get really mad
Fresh is
when I
dumb.
explain this concept of male and female friendship, why it's like not, it doesn't work most of the time. But I want to give you guys kind of like an equivalent so it makes more sense. So like, let's say you had a guy, he only calls you at 2 a.m., right? And y'all only have sex. He never takes you out, never asks you about your problems, never talks to you, literally just hits you up at 2 a.m., you guys have sex, and he's like, all right, got to go back to work, sorry, bye. How'd that make you feel?
You said if?
Yeah, if you were in a situation like that, how would that make you feel? He only calls you at 2 a.m., doesn't give a fuck about your feelings, doesn't talk to you. Use? Oh, fair. Okay, what about you?
Yeah.
used.
Used?
taken advantage of.
What about you?
Just a sneaky link, really.
Okay, but how would that make you feel if he only contacted you for that?
I don't know. It wouldn't make me feel no type of way because you could just cut somebody off if it bothers you too much. If it's not aligning with what you want, you just cut them
Okay.
off.
Okay, you're good.
All right, what about you?
You're strong.
What about you? Well, how'd that make you feel?
I would feel used.
Right. Okay. What about you?
Probably less than.
Less than. Okay. What about you?
I wouldn't care.
Okay.
There's a mutual understanding there. If you're coming at my house to my house at 2 in the morning, there's a mutual understanding. So
Okay.
I wouldn't care if you leave right. As a matter of fact, I tell you.
Yeah, but how long?
Back up.
Okay, fair enough. There's a because you two basically are saying there's a mutual understanding. How long would you guys allow that mutual standing to keep going though?
Imagine her dad hearing her say that. Like, yeah, that she's just getting clapped.
The thing is, if
Would you let
not-
it drag on for a year? Would you
you're
let
not
it?
If you know what you want, don't allow it. Like, just don't.
Of
allow it.
course.
If you want to fuck around and you want a sneaky link, and in the beginning y'all say y'all just want you.
How
to
about
be
this? Let me
like-
ask a better question. For you guys that say it's a mutual understanding, it's okay. Would this mutual understanding be forever? I'm assuming probably not, right?
Okay.
As long as it benefits you.
My
yeah,
thing
but
is,
if another guy comes around, are you gonna still have that assortment?
My thing,
No, you dump the other one.
I'll compare it to okay. See how she was confused about her experience earlier, saying that they were friends with benefits, but she was hurt about it.
Yeah.
And the guy she already had an agreement that they were friends with benefits, and she was still hurt that he had a BM.
But he was asking me. He was asking me how I was doing. There was more posts. He didn't seem like he didn't give a fuck about it. That was not the case.
They're not gonna show you that.
No, he probably love bombed her, but damn, she hopped in there real quick. But he definitely love bombed
They
her.
don't care about you. He
Yeah.
wants to
Well,
fuck
we're getting a little deep in here. I'm trying to explain just a theory. Now, what about you? How'd that make you feel if a guy only hit you up at 2 a.m. for sexual access, only never talked to you about anything or cared about your feelings or checked up on you?
That's why
Never took you on dates?
That's why I don't go out. Sorry.
The mic.
That's why I don't.
Okay, fair.
That's what
so,
I was saying earlier. Like,
so you
I don't
actively
need that.
avoid that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's a certain person I'll do that with.
Yeah, but she just gets clapped on OnlyFans. Like, you know?
Maybe if I'm feeling in the mood to go do that.
But
But
normally, no.
otherwise, no.
I think the bottom line here is most of you would not allow it because you would feel used. And if you did allow it, like two of the ladies here, you would only exercise it until it no longer benefited you and then cut her off. That's exactly how men feel about women that put them in the friend zone.
Yep.
Right? That used feeling, that dirty feeling of like, damn, this nigga don't even care about me. He's just using me for sex. That's exactly how men feel when they're in the friend zone. So that guy is smart. He cut his losses. I ain't gonna smash. She doesn't like me. I'm not even saving her number or wasting my
What's
time.
the point?
What's the point? But other guys, right, will sit there and just, let me just keep simping. Maybe she'll change her
one
mind.
day I'll smash,
So
hopefully.
that's why I think.
You said friend zone, or friends, like.
What do you mean?
Because you just said friend zone, like a nigga that you know, a guy that's friend zoning himself, like.
No, but what I'm saying is that, like, you going and hooking up with this guy at 2 o'clock only, you said you would feel used by that. I'm telling you, for men, that's how we feel when we're in the friend zone with y'all.
Like there's no point.
Oh, if you were put in the friend zone.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the equivalent. So you feeling used at 2 a.m. for just sex, that's how men feel when they're in the friend zone. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But women are smart enough to know
we
that
ain't going
they're
for
not
it.
going to do that without some type of, you know what I mean? Like, women are smarter at cutting their losses. Like, a lot of guys are stupid. They'll stick around with a chick
They'll
and
keep
be friends
hoping.
with her for
Yeah.
years, hoping. Like, women, y'all kind of get it quicker. Like, okay, I want a quick little sneaky link right now. In a week from now, maybe another one. But, like, you guys will cut her off when something better comes around. Men aren't like that. They're thirsty. They'll sit there for years trying to get laid.
Yeah, 10 years. We have a clip
100%.
of a guy at our first couple of shows. This girl was friends with him for 10 years plus. As child friends in school. He came to the studio.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that episode on
Yeah.
Patreon?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So he waited
Yeah.
for 10 plus years to smash her. Said, I'm lit. Come over. He pulls us to our studio on the show.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So, you know, I just, we always ask this question because I don't think women understand how detrimental it is for men to be friends with women. I genuinely think it's one of the worst things you could do as a guy is being friend zoned by a female.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to understand this logic. 'Cause
Sure.
Now I look at every guy.
I think it's
and
only
that-
detrimental if they have feelings towards the female.
Exactly.
But
You don't think
that's
that's
The
the
guys
majority, though.
that genuinely just.
But you gotta understand.
Guys
but-
talk to you because you're pretty.
Okay, but that's
Yeah, but the problem is he's probably saying that you're just misdirecting your energy. Could be putting it into finding an actual partner.
It's like what you're saying. You're saying it's only detrimental if they have feelings. What I'm trying to say is 95% of the time they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they won't tell you.
And it goes
Okay.
back to my
All right.
original, theory.
All right.
The concept of being friends with women doesn't provide you much benefit as a man. So why are they there? 95% of the time is because they're hoping for sexual access. Now there's that 5%, like I gave you guys the example with the flight attendant. She can give you buddy miles, she hooks you up.
She's bringing value.
She's reciprocating value back. But that's a minority of the time. The overwhelming amount of times, it's a one-way street. The woman is getting all the benefit, nothing is reciprocated, and the guy is sitting there basically doing all the boyfriend chores without getting the boyfriend benefits.
Yeah.
He's like talking to her, handling her problems, paying for dates, giving her that masculine boyfriend energy, making her feel secure. Like, these are all things that a lot of men provide to women in a friendship situation, and the guy gets nothing in return.
Nothing.
That makes sense? Kind of?
Like in your case, they might get ahead, but that's it.
See, but this is why I said I have boundaries with my guy friends, and I don't like to lead them on with those feelings.
Of course.
Because whether you're a guy or a woman, we all have feelings. And maybe us women, we're just more upfront about it that we're in our feelings. But you even said it yourself. Like, if a guy's feeling a woman, whether he just wants to sleep with her, he's already in his feelings for her. He already feels her.
Yeah, I mean,
the beginning say, listen, nigga, so you know we're just friends. But he wants more
also,
than that.
Not just that.
From like a biological sense, it kind of makes sense, right? So like, the reason why women have backup options is because I think it's like in
Survival.
your hindbrain from a survival standpoint. So like, since we were hunters and gatherers and cavemen or whatever, like women needed men to go out and hunt and fight and protect them from the elements. So women always knew from the beginning, okay, if I'm out here in the wilderness without the protection of a man, I'm going to die. So I need a guy that's strong, tall, competent, is able to get shit done. And since women have this like biological need in their mind, that applies to their relationships. So if their guy is not doing what he's supposed to do, they have backup options so they can go on to the next guy.
So, but okay, you know what? I'm not going to disagree with that because I believe that when I'm happy and a man's treating me right, it's fine. But when he starts that 2-week trial ends, the nice 2-week trial guy ends, that's when it's like, okay, I'm loyal to this person, my time and attention's here. But now if someone's asking me out to dinner, I'm going to take the opportunity to go out to dinner because...
Do you understand love bombing and gaslighting?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Always got to keep the options open for free dinner.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really... The point here isn't about the love bombing or whatever. It's that women keep men in roles where they can easily step up if needed because a woman's need for security...
But men do that as well, too.
No, and I'll tell you why. So women date for security, right? Like in your hindbrain, it's like, I need this guy to be better than me, taller, stronger, whatever.
Provider.
Yes. So you're looking for what I call survival value from the men.
Provider value.
Survival value.
Okay.
Provider, survival, same thing. But I'm saying survival because, help you
No, I get
sustain.
what you're saying. Yeah.
Men look for women from a replication value. Is she attractive and can she give me children? This is why women that make their own money, we don't give a shit about it because that's a survival value trait. That's a male trait to have. Does that make sense?
I can see
This is why women that are high earners or are independent and strong, like you were saying before, it doesn't really help when it doesn't really translate when you're trying to attract a guy because we don't benefit from your survival
Why are they so
value.
attracted to it then? Why are they so attracted
It's
to
a
it?
lie.
They're attracted to
Okay, can I have my theory?
Sure.
I personally feel like men love independent women. Like they're attracted to that. It's like a fresh breath of air for them because they're usually like the one providing. And once they have an independent woman, that independent woman's like, oh, I can pay for myself, or I got this, or maybe even.
Honestly, I don't know where they be finding these chicks at. Like these chicks that pay for everything and do all this shit these Superman tales that I hear about, giving dudes money for randomly no reason. Like I don't know where they find these chicks at. I never find these chicks. I don't know. I think the most I ever got was a refurbished PlayStation.
Asking him if he's hungry or if she whatever. So when it comes to independent women, they're bringing something to the table where the man doesn't have to bring the table, or they don't have to pitch 50-50 because she's already paying her own bills. She's not asking you to pitch 50-50. She's fine. She has her career aligned. She doesn't expect that provider value from you.
Did the last guy tell you that? That he liked the fact that you were sufficient, you sustain yourself and everything? The last guy?
I'm not an independent, right? I'm not an independent one right now.
No, but I'm saying the last guy that you're with, did he like those traits about you that you were independent and you were able to...
I've heard that from multiple men from the past, yes, that they like
What do they
that I'm
know?
independent. That's something that they like, and that's a turn off to me. Like, I don't like when a man tells me that they like that I have my stuff together, I'm independent, or I don't like hearing those comments.
All right, so I'm going to give you, if there's one thing you ladies can take from this podcast, I'm going to give you probably some of the best advice you'll ever get from a man ever.
I'm taking notes.
When you talk about yourself to a man and you start talking about your ego investments,
But
let's
I'm
say,
not talking about me. It's what they're seeing, and they
well,
reach out.
let me explain.
Okay.
What they see from you, whether you have a job, you have an education or whatever, is they collect more information on you. The guy's going to structure his game based on your interests. Does that make sense? So if you're a woman that's a high earner, educated, etc., he's going to go ahead and contort his game to what are her ego investments. Oh, she goes to school. She went to college. All right, let me talk about that and praise her for this.
Hey, bruh. Come on, man.
I get what you're
You
saying.
doing too much, nigga.
But
You're in the game.
He told him, I knew he was going to tell him, like, yo, you're giving too much sauce.
Stop.
So
cheat code.
So this is
So you're
men
just telling
understand.
us what we want to hear. You're just gloating us where you feel like
Yeah, so
you're
let me
gassing
explain
up our
why.
ego.
Yes, let me explain why.
Okay.
The reason why is because men are always trying to get laid, right? So in order for them to get laid, they must be able to adapt their strategy to get sex. And they have to adapt that strategy based on who they're dealing with. So if they're dealing with a girl that works at McDonald's that makes no money, he'll come in and say, oh, I don't care about your job or whatever. Just be a good girl to me, blah, blah, blah. Be loyal. Cool. Then he'll meet a girl that is Ivy League grad that has a job. Oh, it's so awesome that you're an educated and you're independent. You could do your own thing. So what a lot of guys do is they'll contort their game based on who they're dealing with. So I think it's very important for women to understand that
It's telling the
since it's
truth.
so hard for guys to get laid, they will do what they need to do or say what they need to say
See, that's what I'm
to get sexual access to appease your ego.
So
And that's
fake.
why I would say when you meeting a guy, literally give them
Very minimal.
very
Yeah, of
minimal.
course.
So they don't have
But
nothing
it
to
also
really
helps
play
for you to just
on.
have some common sense, and I'll explain what I mean by this. So, like, if a guy tells you, yo, I love your career, right, or I love the fact that you're educated, and you talk to him and you realize that he's successful himself, he's lying. And I'll tell you why. Guys that are successful, they make their own money, don't give a fuck about how much money a woman makes. That's a lie to appease your ego, right? You got to almost play like 4D chess and figure out because, all right, once you understand a gender, you can tell what's going on here. So I know that men and women are different, right? And I know that women are looking for a guy who is competent and makes money and status and all this other bullshit. So if you have a solid framework of what the genders are attracted to, when you're dealing with an individual from that gender, you can kind of quickly ascertain where they stand, whether they're being truthful or not, right? So I think the problem with women, though, is that women don't really know what men want. You guys have an idea, but you guys really don't know because
I like that.
it's
I agree.
because if we told you what we really want, you know,
That's why you guys have double person. That's what I'm saying. You guys are living like
well,
double
why
lives.
can't you handle the truth?
Why can't you guys handle the truth and just be truthful?
Okay. All right. How about this? I want to have 10 girlfriends. You're going to be loyal to me. You're not going to be on Instagram or going to the club. You're not going to be talking to other guys. You're going to cut all your friends off, and you're going to be subservient to me, and I can do whatever I want, and it's closed on your end.
See, does that sound realistic?
It sounds like my first relationship.
Does that sound realistic to you?
Hold on. What's your response to that?
Does that sound realistic to you?
Perfect. That's why guys lie to you. There you go.
Your last guy.
I just told you what it is.
Hold on. Your last guy.
Unfiltered.
Had a girl. Pregnant. Why didn't he tell you? So he can smash still.
I agree. But like,
why would he tell you the truth?
because you should
So
be
you can
man
leave?
enough. Just see, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Why
just
wouldn't
like
you
that's
just
just
be a
like
fucking man?
That's just like a millionaire saying that his
being a
ex-wife took all his money. And he telling you, "Oh yeah, my ex-wife took all my money. She ran me up a check." You're gonna be like, "Oh, I ain't gonna do that to you."
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You telling him that?
That's your
But you,
problem.
you got great.
I know.
Try to do something.
I know. I'm trying to take
along
notes.
those lines.
I
But I'm gonna tell you.
You can tell this girl's hella hurt.
That's the duet. That's the duet.
Yeah, right.
That's the duet right there.
Yeah.
That's an example, though.
Bumba club.
Let me just give you guys some things that you guys can use to know in your next date so you know that the guy's lying. Number one, men don't care about your income. Okay? Number one, we don't care about your income. the men that you're looking for that are higher earners, that are competent, we don't care about your income. Number 2, we don't care about your education. Your education means very little to us. We don't benefit from it. Okay. Number 3, we don't give a shit about your girlfriends and how they behave. If anything, we want you to more than likely cut them off, especially if they're still going out and partying. Number 4, we want you to be loyal to us while we can go ahead and still have other women.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just telling you how men think. I know. See, and your response is why niggas don't tell you the truth.
Yeah.
That this is why.
But this is what I was just about to talk.
They can't handle the truth, as you guys can see.
But just so you understand, right? This is basic preliminary
I know.
advice. Because an advanced player, he gonna know if you're not saying shit, just your actions, how you move, how you operate,
How you talk.
you got your own car, your own house. He gonna be like, all right,
Yeah.
independent
I'm giving you a
boss man,
baseline.
Woo, got your ass. So ultimately, it's good advice, but for y'all niggas, I don't think you understand.
Yeah, Colonel.
Oh my God!
She's hot.
How far this actually goes. So.
No, I do.
You
I
do?
do, but I just want to think. I just want to
Close
think.
to 30 and you experience certain things with men.
Bruh.
You was 19, you were 20, 21, 22. You experience different things with guys.
She's giving her that reality punch.
I'm not saying you should know automatically when they're lying.
You should
to you
learn
but
based
you
off
should-
everything
yeah.
you
Your
already
Your
went through.
experience.
Even
That's what
live
I'm
and you
saying.
learn.
But
So if you're 29,
Everything
you're still
is
stuck
like a
on,
lesson
I don't
behind
know
it.
if he's playing with me or if he's lying
that's
to
the-
me, if
that's
he's
the thing.
using me. You're still not emotionally like strong enough to handle
Yeah,
men.
you're not really
You're
realizing.
not.
You
just have
you
to
need to see
experience
reality.
people
You're not thinking about it for
taking
real.
it too serious. It's not that personal. Just experience
Emotional
people.
intelligence.
You don't
Your
have
heart's
any
too in it.
emotional
Man, that's dog
intelligence.
shit advice. Experienced people. Stop being a hoe. Don't be a hoe.
No,
That's
not,
all I gotta
not,
say.
not a hoe.
You know,
It's
no,
not
you said
about that.
experienced people and
No,
stuff like that.
Like,
It's very simple,
I didn't
ladies.
say a hoe. I'm saying experienced people. Like, you see how she just said that person traumatized her?
But
There's-
it wasn't. No,
you
that-
should
She
just
knows she was a
experience.
sneaky link, right?
I'm
The
just
first
saying,
day she
like,
probably fucked,
take
right?
that experience
that's not
and
true.
learn from
Third
it. That's
date.
just
No.
You know,
How
Not be a
fast has it
hoe.
been?
When all 3 of these bitches talking at the same time.
Okay, I've known this person for 2 years. Okay.
So you friends on them?
I wasn't attracted to him like that. I didn't see him in that way. This was business. And then, yeah, I don't know. You look at.
She always has sob
you look at
stories,
someone
man.
differently. They do something, and you're like, oh, that's kind of cute. I kind of see you differently now. And yeah, you just cave in. And like we were discussing earlier, I wouldn't be that big of a deal. I know he's out there doing his thing. I know we're not exclusive. I know he's a man, and
So then, why traumatize them?
that's what I'm saying. But when you have you're bringing in a baby in this world, that's kind of just different.
Bruh.
And I agree. I absolutely agree. That's why he didn't want to tell me. That's the reason why the whole thing.
So he
with
could
the
still
couple,
clap.
That's why I'm saying, like, that's just serious. You have a baby coming on the way, and
That baby is serious. That's OD, man.
I
You
would be
can't,
hurt
that's
if I
that's
was
OD
not
secret.
carrying that baby, and he's still out there fucking people.
You worried
Like,
about
all the
her.
same. No, I'm
But
worried
she-
about the right thing. I'm morally, it's just morals. It's the principle of things.
Nobody
People
has
have morals.
morals.
People have
But
principles.
those are
That's why they're
morals
okay
here.
with not giving a fuck. That's why they're okay of doing all this thing, and it's normalized in men
Ooh,
and
you're
women.
talking
No,
about
she's
Normalized.
sweating.
The BM and the guy, because you make it seem like you're
It's
right
wrong
and
for the
they're
BM,
wrong.
and it's wrong for yeah.
What did
Nobody's
she do?
wrong,
She didn't
it's
do
my
nothing.
opinion.
First of all,
At
If
least you
anything, I
could say
feel
you
like-
experience what you experience.
that's
Just so
your
if someone
experience.
comes to you for advice, you give it the best way
please
you
do
can.
not say the lady did anything. I don't even know that lady.
don't
and
agree
all
on
I
that.
could say is I don't agree. She didn't do nothing to you.
I honestly
that
feel
guy
like
told you you were
friends with-
speaking,
whatever
not
it
friends
was,
with
I can't even.
benefits.
I can't keep up with this right now.
I'm gonna let her talk.
Yeah.
That guy told you y'all was friends with benefits, and you knew y'all was friends with benefits. You're
Right.
mad because he fucked somebody else raw and got her pregnant.
But
Are
I
you
feel like
mad
it's all
'cause-
and then
disrespectful
continuing,
though.
and then I'm over there in your bed, and it's
She
like,
was in his bed too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So why should
That's
your feelings
disgusting.
matter and not
That's you're
her?
playing with my health at this point. You're living a double life at this point.
you know when
I
you're
don't
friends
even
with
know-
benefits with somebody, there's
he the
other
only
sex
guy you were fucking?
partners, right?
Yeah, and
It's
that's what I'm saying.
open.
I didn't mind that. I didn't mind that.
But
As long as we're being protected, and you know, I'm not fucking him raw, so it's really not.
But you
You
can't
know,
mind
is
that
that he
and
got a
don't
girl
mind.
pregnant?
Like you gotta not.
I'm
you gotta
confused.
feel disrespected by the whole thing. Just if
The
you're
difference
involved
is
with
there's a
me,
baby mom?
you get what I'm saying? Like the whole thing is
Yes,
to me is like it was
okay.
communicated.
I agree.
It was communicated.
He told you what's
He
up.
told you what's up.
Wait, what was communicated?
That you,
Well, they can't have 4 of these bitches talking at the same time.
you are
Whatever
friends
y'all
with
established
benefits.
between each other was established, and
Right.
your feelings was hurt because he went and got a baby.
But I feel like either way, I feel like you were okay with him having sex with other people. So why does it matter that there was a baby
because that's
in the midst?
Now it's not like you're just like, what do you? Because you're bringing up.
See, this is the problem. They're just thinking like having a baby is just a regular occurrence. Like, yeah, we're just all having babies. Yeah, who cares? And this girl probably, this girl has obviously some kind of moral, and this girl's morals have probably been brought down by the world, because to think that someone having a baby, just randomly having a baby while you're talking is just like, yeah, whatever, who cares? They're all having fun. Like, fucking child. Fuck is wrong with you?
That's a completely different thing. You don't think that's serious? I'm literally about.
I don't think it's serious at all. That man told me from the
like,
start.
that's not serious. You're carrying a whole baby on the way. Like, maybe you can other bitches like that.
That's the problem. A lot of people don't take children seriously. It's just a joke or something, I guess.
I think, okay, you guys are kind of talking past each other as I've been. Guys, come on over to Rumble. We're going to switch over to Rumble right now. So let me reverse engineer this, okay? Because I see where the women are coming from, where they're saying like, look, you knew what it was because he was technically single, you were single, anything can happen.
But now you're not really single.
I see where you guys are coming from, because she even admitted it. Yes, I acknowledge that he was single, I was single, but I don't like the fact that he got another woman pregnant. Her hang up is this. What she's not telling you guys, or poorly explaining it, is that he was selling her a dream.
No, it's because, yeah, exactly. When they were messing around and doing friends with benefits is so that she could have him around, test him out, see how it goes, and then hopefully over time he's beating, and then she only wants to be with her. That's what happens.
During all this time.
Because if not, then you wouldn't be mad that he had a baby, morally or immorally. She was probably hoping that, he would come around. This pussy the best, he comes around.
Right. He was. Hold on. Let me explain what I mean by this. You would not feel the way, because you obviously are invested in him to a degree. You would not invest in him or care that much had he not, dangled the carrot of a potential serious relationship. I'm not saying that's what he said right overtly, but his actions, his behaviors, him talking to you in a certain way, etc. Despite the fact that you guys knew that you were single, the reason why it bothers you is because, like, in the back of your mind, you had to have some inclination that this can go somewhere.
No, that we had respect for each other. That there was a mutual level of respect for each other.
In that whole friends with benefits thing.
That's what that means.
We just fucking.
We're fucking
friends. Yeah, so basically, where you drifted off.
Okay, I don't have
you put your
multiple.
Feelings into it.
This girl's probably thinking like, yo, these black chicks got no morals. 100%. She's gonna leave the conversation thinking like, yeah, we're just morally, I'm Mexican and we're more family oriented. We don't play with that. And then if she go ask another Mexican friends, one of her friends probably get back to black girls. They probably just have baby with anybody.
Where I
female, he's a man.
So basically, you want him to fuck you only, right? But like, and not fuck her raw. You want him to use like condoms and shit with other girls, right?
Yes.
And you didn't want him to bring anything crazy to you.
Yes.
What if she?
So was it understood that you guys were in an open relationship then?
Yes. It's not a relationship. It was just a.
Okay. So your grievance isn't so much that he had sex with another girl. It's that he had sex with another girl and got her pregnant.
Yeah, raw.
More like you're fucking me.
Yes, of course, because she's getting banged, and he was out here banging this other girl raw. So obviously she's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Like, if we're just having fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should prevent things like that from happening. Be smart.
And you have your girl, or I don't know. It just got too tricky. I didn't even really want to know.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say though here is that
you're fucking me while you have a girl pregnant.
Yes. Okay.
That's the problem. You were fucking me while you have a girl pregnant.
Okay, but here's the thing though, and the reason why the girls are so confused is, if you knew it was just a messy buddy thing, why do you care about that?
Why you gotta stop fucking him because he got a baby?
And you don't want to admit it, but like I already can read between the lines here. You had to have had some kind of inkling in the back of your mind that this can go somewhere past.
No, because
the
I knew
messy
it
buddy
wasn't.
study
No, it wasn't.
things.
No, because I already knew it wasn't. That's why I accepted.
So then you're
this
crazy for
buddy
being
thing.
angry then, or being it's one of two things. Let me just be very blunt about this. It's either A, you were having sex with him, and you knew what it was. You were both single, and he was having other girls, and you started to care later on.
You think I should still keep fucking him? And
No,
he
I'm
should
not
have
saying that.
told me,
I'm not
and
saying
we
that.
would have just continued this thing, and then he would have had the baby, and 2
No,
months
you
later,
should
that
just
wouldn't have
not be
done.
phased by it still.
Yeah,
it shouldn't bother you at all. That's what we're trying to
If you didn't
explain
want
to
to
you.
be involved in that, you
about
could have
it.
removed yourself
Right,
from it.
exactly.
After the fact, but you should.
Yeah, but her world obviously isn't used to this, and the black chicks, they're obviously used to this kind of behavior. That's unfortunately what it is, man.
Shouldn't have felt like anybody was.
Cause she looks shocked right now. Genuinely, she looks shocked. Like she's in the twilight zone. Like, yo, how is all this just be okay? And these chicks are like, girl, this happened every day in the hood.
Wait, say it again.
The main factor here. If you,
you
so this is your fault, nigga.
No,
Nerd. I was quiet, going to work. Oh, computers. You chose a gangsta ass nigga, fucking bitches. Come on, that's what you chose.
It's okay.
It's your choice. Your body.
No, I agree.
Your
I
choice.
did. I said that earlier.
Your
I
body,
got
your
myself
choice.
in this situation.
So they're telling you
I
what
agree.
it is. As sisters.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Black Queen is here.
Don't
Your
be
choice,
traumatized.
your body.
Don't be traumatized.
Yeah, don't let that phase you.
It's way worse.
So yeah.
It's way worse. Literally, it's
Alright,
way worse shit out here than you think what that is.
So I shouldn't be upset.
What's the
I would
chat
have
saying?
known that.
All right, so look, I put this in two scenarios. It's
I mean, that is true. She could have been the one getting pregnant.
either
But if you
A,
would've found out, you would've
it's
still
either
been
A, you care because you had some kind of inkling or feeling towards him because you saw a future, or B, you care because you saw him have sex with another girl and take her to another level of getting her pregnant. But it's got to be one of those two.
Which one is it?
Which one is it?
The second one, because
Okay,
it's
there you go.
disrespectful. It's
So okay, so if it's the second one that you care because he had sex with another girl and it gave her some type of energy or some type of things that you feel like you didn't, well then that defeats the whole purpose of you guys
that
being.
a one night stand and he ended up getting a bitch pregnant. I don't know. It's not that deep. It's just the fact that we were sleeping together and you have another bitch 7
So
months
you thought it was gonna be?
pregnant.
You thought it was something else that it wasn't. That's what it is.
I thought there was a mutual level of respect. I thought that we were closer than that. And
You
he
thought-
could have been honest with me.
You thought- see, you thought-
He could have been honest with me.
So we're jumping to conclusions.
Yeah.
So basically, she didn't want to be a side chick. That's it.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. 'Cause
I-
what I
I
thought-
agree. I didn't.
She has way too
I
much ego.
agree.
She has
I
way too much
didn't.
ego. Her ego
Sure
is too
in hell
much.
did not.
I honestly think
Yeah.
you should change your mindset before you get a little bit older. Because this girl next to
I
you,
mean, she
she's
is older.
19 years old. She's 19, and she's literally telling you game about, like, you keep on repeating yourself about the same guy that traumatized you.
But I
or-
didn't say that he was the one that traumatized me. I've said this multiple times in the podcast. That I
Yeah,
was
but you brought
traumatized.
him up, though. You brought him
Because that
up.
was the most recent thing.
That traumatized you. Jesus Christ.
All right. Stupid. Fair enough. You got a video that you want to show, right? Anything else, ladies, you want to add before we
Yes.
move on?
Put it together.
We'll do the chats first. The video should be in takeover. You might have to scroll up because I think some videos are already there. All right, so let's do the chats real quick, and then to the video. Okay.
Well, that was interesting.
Very.
Okay.
Nor busy. Girl
That
next to
was
Myri
easy.
definitely doesn't suck dick. She's protein deficient. Get to work. Yo, that's crazy, bro.
Oh my
You want
god.
to?
Wait, who's
What?
You want to?
Do I want to respond
Yeah,
to him?
Nor busy.
I don't even know what to say to that because honestly, giving head is one of my favorite things to do. So,
But I thought you had a toothache.
I had a toothache a month ago. Things change.
So yeah, let's move everybody over to guys. Are we still live on Twitter? Guys, come on over to Kick and Rumble, only. Guys, come on over. Kick and Rumble only. And then Bills, you know what to do with toggling the thing too.
All
Come
right.
on over to, if you guys are watching on Twitter, come on over to Kick or Rumble. Rumble.com/freshofit or Kick.com/freshofit. Come on over, guys. We're ending the X stream. We're only going to be on Castle Club, Kick, and Rumble. And this is how we're going to run the streams.
From now on?
From
Next
now
week?
on. Yep. Okay, who's up next? Or next chat. For the nighttime ballerina, do you pop the Plan B before or after work? You have anything to say back to me?
Well, I don't know why they think ballerina is prostitution. I don't know why they automatically think ballerina mean prostitution.
I mean, he didn't say that.
He said Plan B. That's like you gotta take it.
No, you
or
fucking
something.
for free or nah?
Wait.
Are you fucking or nah?
No.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. All right. Catch says, Chicano, you are for the streets. Only hoes fuck without a commitment. Giving away the one valuable thing you got for free is wild.
Who is that for?
You want to talk about Miss?
It's
Chicana.
Chicana, not
You wanna
Chicano.
respond?
It's Chicana. Yeah, I do. No, you know what? I agree. That was so wrong of me. But that's the reason why. But that's the reason why. No,
No,
that's
man,
the,
no, it's not him, man. You're only for guys out there. I want to fuck.
No, that's why I'm upset though, because I'm like the one person that I'm submissive to didn't deserve that part of me. But you know, you live and you learn. Absolutely.
But
That's
you-
the whole
People
point
of what we were trying to tell you.
you know what it is,
live and
though?
you learn. That's
The-
exactly what we were
the
trying to
guy
tell
you
Yeah, but the end of it
friend
is still
zone.
wrong.
Experience.
I live and I learned, and it was wrong,
hold
but I
on.
still think
The guy
that
you
was wrong.
friend zoned you, almost. And like he made you the second, girl. So that's why your ego was hurt, for the most part.
You like forever.
You know, I could agree to that.
Yeah,
I could
because
agree to that.
because for 2 years, you had him on the leash, and then when he had you
No, I didn't,
finally.
because no, we weren't even friend zone. It just wasn't like
Game
that.
is
I know,
game.
but once again, he wants you, right? He fucked you eventually, right? And then when he got this other girl pregnant, you were the second choice. So that's why your ego is hurt.
I mean, I wouldn't agree to that because it definitely makes me look like a side. And
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not a
You're
side
you're
chick.
on side.
A lot of
It's
girls
okay.
don't like that thing.
Forever side chicks.
Yeah.
Which is,
Okay, I'm gonna come back in here in 2 years and I'm finna have a ring on me. Okay. Say something else.
All right.
You know what?
All right, let me ask you this: since you're that confident, are you gonna let your future guy have other women now that you know?
Nope.
Okay, I love how we have this conversation because I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% into polyamory, but I'm not 100% in polygamy.
Polygamy.
Sound like food.
It's fine. We know what you mean.
Am I saying it wrong?
That's a Pokemon.
Polymory is right. I'm saying it right.
No, that's a Pokemon.
What is it? What is it?
Isn't it?
Polly, just say Polly.
What is
Yeah.
it? Someone correct me.
It's fine. So you
No,
don't want
someone correct me.
you don't want a polygamous relationship.
No one
okay.
is Okay, there's not
Polyam-
no, I'm from-
polyamory.
It's not polygamous. It's polymory. I'm almost sure I'm saying that right. Chat.
But okay.
Calamari is a seafood.
See, it's not polygamous.
Calamari.
Calamari is a seafood.
Okay, I'm not 100% into
That's fine.
monogamy and 100% into polyamory. So, I don't know. I believe that love isn't confined.
All right, let's put up the calculator.
We got you
We'll
right
just
now.
have the numbers ready
We'll
to
find-
go.
we'll find
have
your-
it. We'll keep reading chats, but let's have the calculator and we'll figure this out. How probable it is.
We'll find your dream man.
Taco truck, a girl traumatized because she found out she was a side chick. Amigo network. Mr. Clapcheeks, if she has a rose, a butterfly, or tattoo of a quote, she belongs to the streets. Damn. You got anything you want to say back for the girls that have butterfly tattoos?
You want to respond to him?
Well, I got mine from my dad, so I don't know.
I love my
From your dad?
Yeah, he took me to the Butterfly Museum when I was 13, so.
Wow,
I ain't that, bro. I ain't
that
that,
was
bro.
really like nice of him.
I ain't that, bro.
But he didn't need tattoo though.
I know.
All my tattoos have something, so.
Okay, so one on your back
I'm one
means
of
what?
those.
All right, so the one on your back means what?
The one on my back? I'm born on the first day of spring. So the first day of spring is when the night and the day are in perfect balance. So I have a sun, and then I have flowers that go along my shoulder.
Cute.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful. You're welcome.
If only we cared.
Don't ask. I don't care.
There you go. Clocked it.
Bitch, fresh.
I'm,
You know
I'm
what?
getting comfortable now. So.
I gave her one earlier, so I deserve that one.
Well, you have two earlier.
Yeah, that was mapped up, so.
Sorry.
This man's better saying that.
All right.
I don't even know.
Notice how she took another sip.
Start every single day.
Ricky Spadish says, ladies, there's 2 men left on Earth. You have to choose to marry one. Guy number 1, most body type, but makes $500K a year and will cheat. Guy number 2, Martin's height, body type, but he makes $30K and he's loyal.
Wait, who's?
I take number 2.
I'll take number 2.
Number 2 for sure.
Number 2. I don't know who's Mo.
Damn,
Yeah, I don't either.
girls, think about it at least.
All right, let me.
I was about to say.
Mo?
Yeah, I don't think. This is such a gay question, bro.
He thinking about it. That's
Ricky
why.
Spanish is trying to put y'all in
Ricky
a
thinking
bind.
about it.
I don't know. Where does I want to go on our first date?
Dairy Queen.
Well, the good
Dairy
thing is
Queen?
he can feed you. So he eats a lot of food.
I mean, I do like food.
Oh my God.
All right. Do we got the calculator ready?
We were sharing the screen.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay.
There we go.
So, all right, Miss Trauma. What is your since you want to get married in 2 years? What is your minimum and maximum age for your guy?
All right, she's 29. Let's see what she says.
My mom's really young. She was born in 79, so she's like 46, 47. So I can't like exceed more towards my mother and my parents.
No, I'm talking about your male.
I know. I'm trying to think about
Minimum
it.
age and maximum age. You're 29.
Bruh.
Would you accept
Maximum age
29
40.
or older or?
39. Maximum age 39.
Okay, so 29 to 39, or would you date younger than yourself?
I would not date younger than myself.
All right, so 29 to 39, 10-year age gap. Okay, 39. Minimum height for you.
I don't mind a short king.
All right, bare minimum. What is it?
Oh shit, cause I'm 5'1", so maybe like 5'1".
Realistically speaking.
Wait, let's just see. I don't mind a short king.
Good ideas.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, there he goes. Any education level, high school, college.
We got you.
There's a bunch of different ones.
College. It doesn't really matter to
Better
me.
than education. At college?
High school. Let's do high school.
High school?
Graduate high school.
Okay.
At least.
I guess any education level that would go. All right, minimum income per year. Be honest.
I know.
Keep it real.
I know. 80,000.
There she goes.
That's what he's got to make, right? Not your combined income. He's got to make 80, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and then can he be married?
No.
Okay, can he be obese?
I have to be the only one with titties in the relationship.
All right, so that's a no.
Sorry, Mo.
Thank you, Chris. Okay, let's go ahead and check the results here. Let's see.
I'm the only one with titties.
5'3" and above. All right, so 3% of men match what you're looking for.
Impressive.
So about 4%. So are you going to lower your standards knowing that this guy is only 4% of the population?
No.
Nope. Okay. So what do you think is, can you have other women, this guy, or no?
Say it again.
Can this guy have other women or no?
No. I want to say no.
No?
Forever single.
Okay.
Forever single.
And you understand that this is less than 4% of the population. We haven't even talked about personality,
How he
looks,
smells.
how he smells or anything. Is he
Especially
funny,
if he's
charismatic?
Indian.
This is just raw
I get it.
males.
If he's Indian, you're cooked.
And we know that you like it raw, but.
So,
I can't shut them.
so you're not lowering your standards. 3.8%, which is probably even less than that when we actually add in personality and looks and all that other stuff. Are you picky looks-wise? Can they be ugly?
They can be ugly.
Shout out to Chris.
All right, so yeah, 3% of the population.
Well, listen, at least it's better than 1%.
So, question: do you think he's rarer than you are, or no? Having an honest discussion with ourselves here. Who do you think is rare? Like, if I put your factors into there versus his factors, who do you think is rarer in our civilization?
Probably him, because I'm never gonna find him.
Okay, so knowing that he's rarer than you, wouldn't it make sense to kind of concede some of your standards? Maybe let him have other women, or maybe lower your standards?
No, because I'm still hopeful. I'm still hopeful that that 2% I can like just meet him somewhere. I'm delusional. I'm a lover girl.
No, we know that you're
Realistic.
Delulu for sure. But,
Yeah, because I mean,
for sure.
Because that graph we just used is like one of the most accurate representations. Because we used Census Bureau, National Health Survey.
I believe it. No, trust me,
CDC.
I know that what I'm looking for is very rare. That it's probably not out there. But
Okay. So if you did meet this guy, you would still have the same standards you have now. Can't cheat on me. Can't have other women. I'm gonna continue to do what I do, and it is what it is.
To an extent, this is what I was saying, that I'm not 100% in monogamy and not 100% in polyamory. I believe that, I don't know, like we're human, man or woman, we get bored. We seek other, I wouldn't get mad if, like, I don't know, there's going to be another person that's going to make you laugh or have some sort of happiness and make you feel a certain way. I'm not going to be the only girl or person to make you feel that. So if we're with each other for 10 years and I'm getting bored or he's getting bored, then that's where I'm like, I don't know, you meet someone and they make you feel some type of way, then
Interesting.
Like, yeah, I don't
All right. Do you have video you want to play? Or?
I do.
All right, let's go into the video here.
Speaking of
boredom,
years in marriage and boredom, a lot of times women have a good man or a boring man. He fits the mold, pays the bills, provides, but he's not spicy enough for you at the time. Birria tacos. So let's see what happens when a man's boring to his wife.
All right. We'll roll the clip.
Oh, torta.
So shocked for the lady that is getting divorced because she's super bored. I'm not surprised at all, because I talked to so many women. To me, it was just absolutely normal, because I had a coworker, she got divorced because she lost weight. And that was exactly her reason. She said, I lost weight. I don't want to be with the same guy that I've been for 10 years. So, and I don't know. I mean, I didn't react anything. I didn't even know. At that time, I was very young. So she literally got divorced because she lost weight. I know another lady that is recently, I know that she got divorced because her husband was not helping her with the kids. That's it. There was no other reason. He was very big provider, always paid for everything. She was a stay-at-home mom. And getting divorced from a very boring husband is a very good reason, because if a woman is boring, what does men do?
They stay.
Men will never tolerate that,
They don't
because
leave, though.
men get bored very quickly. They want a lot of fun, they want this and they want that. So I'm not surprised she's getting divorced from a boring husband.
This chick probably makes mad money off just bitching about dudes and be single and do that and do all this and do that. It's either interracial couple, hashtag marriage. See, she's interracial couple. She's probably married. Talk about Love Island and hashtag Hood Six Sisters. Interracial couple, interracial. See, why they want the rest of you bitches to get divorced.
No, because men do it all the time. And men don't even come up here and explain themselves to anybody. They just want to. That's it. They don't want to stay with this woman because she's not putting effort on herself. She's not losing weight. She's boring. They have all kind of excuses in their head. So I'm not surprised at all. I'm not upset with this lady. The people who are writing her comments, hate comments, is the people they got left out because they were effing boring. And that's the reason. So I don't know.
The people writing what they do, what they do, just mad excuses. The fuck?
I meet women every day. They have reasons, and I don't feel bad at all. I'm
Alright,
like,
you can
go
stop
for
here.
it, because I don't feel bad for that.
You can't make this shit up, bro. She needs to be deported. Anyhow, this Torta who's on that same type of thinking? What do you think? Is that true? Is it good? Is it bad?
It doesn't sound like she did anything to try to pique his interest. I mean, there's marriage counseling. You can present new ideas, new hobbies, like a new hairstyle, a new outfit. Relationships are...
Oh, these bitches are kind of dumb. Alright, I'm gonna sign off, man. I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna sign off. This has been good, man. W stream, man. W stream. Oh, man. W stream.
Oh, what a shit!
W stream. Oh, man. Hold on. What's going on? I can't hear shit anymore.
Things gonna work, and then one person's gonna...
Oop. Alright. I can't hear shit. Alright. I'm pressing play on this shit.
putting it all in, and you're gonna feel overused, not what you're gonna want to get back, and then you're gonna leave. But like,
Well, he's paying all the bills though.
so
She's at home chilling.
okay, she's still.
Oh, what a shot from Curry!
Alright, this has been a good stream though, man. We out of here. Yo, W's in the chat. Appreciate everyone that tapped in. You guys get a shout out. Okay, let's go down. Let's shout out Aiden _R fake Arden Raw. Aiden Ross, you get a C. You know, I know you're lying. Who's all these people? Riley 29972. Norton 536 on Twitch. Appreciate you. Share this, yo. Share the stream with your friends, man. We need more engagement. We need a bigger chat. We need to grow the army. So of course I'm running FIFA or EA. You know how that goes. Tony Hawk, and I gotta play Dragon Ball Z again. I haven't played in a while, but we'll get on that too. But those will all be separate streams. Even if I gotta start one up and do another one. But I want the Twitch categories, like I want them to be separated. I don't want them to be the same. I don't want to talk shit, then watch crime videos, then hop on Tony Hawk, because I could do all that, but it's like You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that. I want it to be separate so that when people come to the stream to see Tony Hawk, they see Tony Hawk the whole time. They come to see FIFA, they see FIFA the whole time. You know what I'm saying? When they come to see Dragon Ball Z, they see Dragon Ball Z the whole time. That's it. You see crime stories, you see crime stories the whole time. So, yeah. Tomorrow I'm off, so maybe... Actually, tomorrow I'm off, so I'll probably do video games tomorrow. Yeah. Premier League just started. Yeah, we're doing Premier League tomorrow. Premier League, La Liga, French League. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll definitely do a soccer stream during the day. I'm gonna skate, then I'll do a soccer stream, and yeah. Yep. We all good. Alright, yo. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. Thank you. Appreciate everyone who taps in. All the new subscribers, thank you. If you're just seeing this, like, subscribe, like the video, subscribe. Please sub up. I'm trying to get to 50 subs by my birthday. Right? We're at like 30, 20 more subs, boom. You know? We're on the road to 100. But, you know, let's go. Boom. Thank you guys so much, man. Appreciate y'all. Bam.
Go. Told my mama, give me 1 second, I'm on road. All around the globe, get that bag back tenfold. Make sure that my fam good, break bread with my bros. You know how that goes. 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 You know how that. I'm here rolling with skate money. Yeah, I got perfect time. Everybody who hated on me, I kill them all with kind. Straight out that mud with it, diamond out that rough. Everything that came with it, went through it on hush. Been grinding for so long, I'm finally enjoying all my food. Everybody who told me I couldn't, look how I do it. All it took was dedication, got a lot to stay committed. Now every time I step out